call the nigga? Hey, easy.
No, I said.
Boy,
No.
shit,
Oh my.
Maybe you do.
Hey, whoa. See, and this is the kind of shit you do. I come here peaceful, you start doing this shit.
All right, okay.
Welcome to another episode.
Just start with the dot Drake shit.
Oh shit!
Damn. Can he do the intro?
I'm just doing the intro.
I thought you did already.
No,
I'm just doing it now. Like,
we was talking about the immigrant shit.
yeah,
No,
but
that's not-
he don't want that on.
That's not on the. Okay, let's start.
Then we gotta start over.
Welcome to Just Posted.
Yeah.
God damn.
Came here
dog.
peaceful, dog.
Obviously you didn't.
I did come here peaceful.
Wait a minute. We had to.
Let's
Welcome
to Just Posted. Man, how you been, Dosia?
I'm all right. I'm saying
Sleeping.
I don't like the energy right now.
All right, but let's get it out the way. Hey, everybody, make sure y'all subscribe, checking us out.
Share,
appreciate
subscribe.
that. Make sure y'all go to Just Posted on the Facebook group growing. A lot of great conversations going on there. Just Posted podcast group on Facebook. Just Posted on Instagram. Now,
come talk to us.
go ahead. Now go ahead.
Come mess with our page. You know what I'm saying? Like, Daryl got this thing where he got like 4 or 5 different pages he be on. You know, and he shows his faces on them, but he don't never come on ours. I feel some kind of way about that in the new year.
He's not. He's a host of those.
You got his back, huh? That's what we doing?
Okay, time out.
So I'm getting ousted now, huh?
It's not an oust.
That's what we doing? That's what we doing?
It's in the contract for him not to be on.
That's a contract?
It's our.
We got a contract?
It's our.
We got a contract?
Yes.
You signed a contract? Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, we might go viral today. We got you signed a contract? You signed a yes or no? Like Sam Shaw be saying. You signed a contract? Yes or no?
That's not the contract.
You got a chain on right now?
I bought the chain. No,
I see it right now.
It's a skinny chain.
No, it ain't.
I ain't got a real. It's a skinny one today.
So you got a chain on, huh?
It's not skinny. It's a chain I sleep in.
Jordans.
So you.
Why would they be dirty?
So it's snowing outside, but you got Jordans on.
It didn't snow today.
Watch. Is that Movado?
No, it's a regular watch. It's Armani.
Oh, that's a new hat, ain't it?
It is.
Welcome to Let's Post a Podcast. Had to put that out there.
Yeah. So let's go. You gonna jump?
In Doja's mind, this podcast is paying me and not him.
It's been doing that.
Which is
this
crazy.
nigga show up with new shoes.
I literally send out every month.
He sends out the financials every
screenshot. We don't got links to that. What the links at, girl?
You got the. I gave you the password too.
I have
the password. I lost it.
You have access to everything.
I put the password in the for anybody.
You have access.
Nah, I can't laugh too hard, man, because this motherfucker cold and kicking my ass, man.
So no, you said you want to start. You want to go right into the Drake thing. I didn't want to go there first, but I was gonna keep it home base first, and let's talk about that. Or do you want to go Drake first? What are your energy? Do you want to get out the way?
You want Drake first, or you want Inauguration Nelly first?
All this shit's stressful. I would say this. So shout out to
or do you want to go Ohio State first? Do you want to start?
We're not. Listen. I'm not talking about the football game that is happening on Monday. Stop putting juju on that shit, okay? Let him go. Let him do that. It's just anxiety.
Right, so where do you want to go? Where do you want to go first?
No, we let you.
Because you said let's go Drake. Because you said.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
I was talking shit. I mean, look. No. So yeah, the Drake is back in the forefront for doing like some shit with the suing of his label. You know, I mean, I guess in my mind, man, like I've said it, I think over and over from this time now, like it's just about the music at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as it go with Drake, you know what I'm saying? I get the reason as to why he's doing this lawsuit. I get it.
Why is he doing it?
I understand it. I mean,
no, I'm asking.
In my mind, I ain't read the 81-page report, but in my mind, you know, he was up for this big deal with UMG to re-sign for some crazy amount of money to get his like imprint or whatever you want to call it with OVO. And with everything that happened, you know what I'm saying, it was like, okay, well, they didn't want to meet him at that amount because he was such a powerful person in the music industry, whatever you want to call it. But because of that, like, you know what I'm saying, it's like, nah, since we don't want to give you that amount, henceforth, whatever, I mean, I ain't going to know, like, what you call it, the rabbit hole of just like, this is what happened behind the scenes and deeper the rap type shit. But, you know what I'm saying, they was trying to pull back on that amount in a heavy way. So, obviously, you know, I ain't going to call this thing a martyr or nothing like that. but I get what he's trying to do. It's just the optical part of it because it's music, it's entertainment. It don't look good. You know what I'm saying? You putting out there that you suing not Kendrick, but Not Like Us, but we know who Not Like Us is attached to. You know what I'm saying? Like it just looks like in the form of somebody else. It looks like you're a sore loser, right? And that brings on, if you didn't fuck with Drake before, added fuel to the fire. And if you don't want, if you're in the realm of seeing like, yo, this is actually what Kendrick say. This is how you get a nigga gone. Like, we really watching it. I wonder what happens next. It's adding more fuel to that. You know what I'm saying? And then not to mention fuck is it called? The Super Bowl coming up, right? Is he gonna do Not Like Us? Is he gonna, like, his whole album? I think we can all agree, which is a good ass album. Give it props. I'm just saying that's the first real album I've listened to all the way. Cause remember I listened to a lot of singles, but I think with the album and all the direction. I mean, come on, it's a lot of sub shots, right? We can agree on that.
He gonna sue for the album next.
But as far as it go with Drake, I mean, I still fuck with dude. He's still in my top 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know I listened to him that much last year, but I mean, obviously, you know, you get the little numbers back and shit. Oh. I'm with Tidal. I'm not with Spotify. Is Tidal still owned by a black man? It's not, is it?
No. Okay. Jay sold it.
Damn. Okay, I gotta get off Spotify. I gotta get off. That's the only reason.
Right, so let me.
But yeah, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Interject in the moment.
Yeah, go.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
I mean,
okay. So
go with it.
He initially had a discovery suit, basically, that he ended up having to drop because he couldn't prove that. Because at first he said it was boosted by bots and this, that, and the third. But after doing the research, that didn't seem to hold water, so he had to drop that case. Like, that case was dropped because they gave him time to get evidence. They couldn't find any real evidence. And so they couldn't say it was bots anymore. It was just people. So then he comes up with, I'm just going to roll, because UMG stood on it. They said that basically we'll let him drop it, but our stance has not changed. We didn't do nothing wrong. He was full of shit, basically. Like, that's basically their statement. I'm niggifying it. That was their statement. He full of shit. So then he files for defamation. Not defamation to the person that actually said it, which would make all the sense in the world. It's defamation to the record label for allowing the song to be played. But Drake is signed to that same label and has defamed artists before in his raps, and they promoted the music. That's the hypocrisy to me. You were signed to UMG when you were beefing with Meek and doing this and doing that and saying all kind of wild shit about them without evidence. You didn't present any evidence. You was just, it's a beef. The label that you're upset for pubbing Kendrick's music pubbed you doing the same shit. But not only did you do it to them, you were doing it to Kendrick. You were actively making songs about Kendrick without evidence, alluding that his child may be his best friend's child and all types of things, which by all right, without evidence, that can be defamation. You wanted your songs to be played, didn't have a problem with your songs being played, but when they played a song against yours, they ended up outdoing your song. Now you're mad. That is the example of it's cool when they do it. Drake is the they. It was cool when you did it, Drake.
But now, when you talk about business ventures and shit like that,
I'm talking about
it was more around the pedophile shit. Because that shit was finna break.
Okay,
that was gonna break his Nike shit.
So,
because that's real. I mean, them is fact. Nike was like, if this is real shit.
He made a song alluding to Kendrick being a woman beater.
But
no. So
that's tagged off facts. Like his wife or fiance back in the day was on Facebook, like talking about how she's going through some serious physical shit with Kendrick. And he brought that
back in the day. Drake was kissing underage girls on stage and interacting with Billie Eilish, texting her personally. They have no business together. He ain't on Stranger Things. Like, she don't do music. Like, there is no reason for Drake to DM a 13-year-old and then be texting her. So, based upon, and this is common knowledge, I would allude if any regular person was trying to hang out with kids that it might be a little fishy. And it's not like Kendrick's the first person to say it. When Pusha T called you a pedophile, basically, you didn't sue him because his song didn't blow up. This is the issue.
When did Pusha T call him pedophile?
I mean, he alluded to when they was beefing. He was alluding to these are things that have been out. Joe Budden's, like, this stuff has been out. Kendrick didn't make it up. Like, he didn't just, I got some new information. This is information that we already knew. So, again, it was cool when you were defaming Kendrick or Meek or saying things about Serena. Like, because, I mean, he's been doing these things not like 20 years ago. This is in the last, this decade. And your label was promoting those songs. And you were blowing up because of it. But when somebody hits you back and their song is doing better, now it's a problem. Because Drake is big enough, he don't even need UMG for real. He could be independent at this point. Prince did it. Like, if he wanted to. He's wrapping this up in this, I'm doing this for this. In real life, if not like us, wouldn't have blew up, he wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, but I think more so it's about like I think me personally, I think it's more so wanting to get like a bailout.
I got to go work back into the suit though. I actually did read it.
Okay.
He was giving influencers and telling them to stay on my song from the drop and letting them know early that it was gonna come out. And they was pumping his music, defaming Kendrick Lamar. But in the suit, he is suing influencers for playing Kendrick's music when he was texting them off screen like, I'm dropping tonight. It's cool.
I thought it was just Casanat and then the white boy.
No. He got like 6 or 7 influencers in that. But and all of them are black. And he ain't put none of them white boys that he be streaming with. There's no white boys.
But I'm saying like the internet, social media was like Casanat, but Casanat was like, nah, I wasn't on that. They named me because I'm one of the more popular.
Yes,
streamers.
but why are you only naming the black streamers?
Why you only
so basically when you put somebody's name in a discovery, they can now pull them up and ask them to testify.
He named him,
so that means now I might get subpoenaed to go to court.
Like he was named.
You named me, dog. Like
it's in the official documents.
But then I thought also,
so either side can even bring me up now and put me on the stand.
But also I thought it was something to do. And again, I didn't read the whole.
It was talking about the reactions of people.
No, the reactions. But the reactions get paid. I'm sorry. You get paid off the reactions, and then the monetized shit.
Well, that's because Kendrick took that 30% off, so people could of his money. So if influencers wouldn't get dinged, like we putting out like us on our stuff that we didn't get dinged for, because he was like, I want like creators to be able to critique the song.
I thought it was something around like again, it's a monetized amount that you get for naming. Like for example, if we went on,
that's not what they're talking about.
No. Again, I'm just going off what.
But we're just saying
on the line. If you like, say for example, we did a breakdown of Not Like Us, and we was jam whatever.
We can play that song.
UMG. I'm just saying UMG would cut us like a check for doing
no. YouTube cuts us a check.
So YouTube pays us.
But if we did put Not Like Us in there, UMG could pull it and say we get the money off y'all video because we own the music.
Like UMG would take money from us. They wouldn't be giving us money.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they just stop. They block you from they stop not blocking you from getting not paid for putting it up.
Got you.
Yeah, like
in theory they could block you and say we getting your video money because you
like
use
that's
our
our
song.
song.
Okay,
But
got you.
they just did block.
But they're not cutting checks to them at all.
Right, but that was messed up putting them influencers in the lawsuit.
But what was crazy is this song BBL Drizzy did not blow up like that. He even made a song off of the BBL Drizzy himself
with Sexy Red.
But Metro allowed anybody to use the beat for free, no charge. Which is in essence the exact same thing UMG did. But again, BBL Drizzy didn't blow up, and you even made a song off of it yourself. So you can't sue you can't sue him
because it wasn't that big.
But you're suing this song because it was big.
I mean, I really didn't like them putting all black influencers in there and put none of them white boys. That was messed up.
Okay,
I mean, all these YouTubers, it'd be like they put just posting a dude. You would have to go to court, maybe, dog. Like they would be able to be like, no, Dosia, Bridgman, please come to the stand. We could question you on like, hey, did Kendrick send you some extra, like whatever? They can ask you anything at that point.
But this is the biggest one for me. but in the suit, because it's 82 pages. I ain't finna go through all of them.
Yeah, that was no
he
fun.
legit is claiming Kendrick could possibly be anti-Semitic.
Yeah,
because Kendrick
said not like us.
said that you're not like us, and that you're a colonizer. When in reality, anybody with common sense, the Jewish thing got nothing to do with
it's probably a reach.
That's
probably the petty side of it. Just
it's nothing to do with his religion at all.
But what I'm saying is,
I can tell you why if you let me.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
He's not American. He's a Canadian who comes to America and goes to popping cities and hooks up with popping artists.
No, nigga, but you
can steal their style.
He don't steal styles. We don't agree there. We just don't agree there. I don't think
he steals somebody's style.
I don't think he steals.
So you don't think he be rapping?
You don't
like
think he steals style, or you think he can't?
No.
Are you saying a rapper can't steal someone's style? Period?
I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying a rapper can't steal styles.
Okay, you're saying that
I'm not saying a rapper cannot steal styles. Okay. I'm saying I don't agree that a nigga is just deliberately stealing styles. What I'm saying is when you got a catalog,
when he was rapping like Project Pat,
when you got a catalog of amazing music. I ain't gonna throw amazing because I don't want to sound biased. When you got a catalog,
rapper stole somebody's style. I feel.
I'm not okay. We'll say that then. When you want to feature some shit like that, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But when you have a catalog of music like Drake does, to me personally, I don't think it's a matter of like stealing a style versus working with different styles you have. When you think about Toronto, again, it's a gumbo pot of different like backgrounds, different. I mean, shit, you live there. You understand how that look. You know what I'm saying? So, like, again, I
got to push back.
I'm sure you will, but
because
I'm not saying you're not.
No.
I mean, there's a whole verse.
Can you let me?
You just went.
Can you just went. I'm still going.
Go ahead, bro.
Can you let me?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Can you let me?
Yeah, I'm letting you. Go ahead.
Ooh, I know the Drake thing.
No, it's not. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say it. I know it's not nothing. It's not nothing.
The forehead glossy. I know.
No. It's not. It's not nothing. It's not nothing. What it is me just.
Why wasn't he doing that when he first came out? Then he was from Toronto. Then why wasn't he?
He been saying he was from Toronto.
No, why wasn't he doing the styles from the go? Why wasn't he?
He wasn't featured. He wasn't featured with nobody. It was just him. It was him, Lil Wayne, and Nicki. And when you go on, what's
okay?
the first one?
I'm not talking about features because he's got songs without people where he's using Jamaican, patois and stuff like that. Like it ain't nobody on them songs with him. It's just him. If he's always been from Toronto, because he is, and those cultures have always existed there, and they were an influence on him in some way, why wasn't that in his early music? Because he has a body of music that is just Drake being Drake.
Yeah,
and then he has a body of music where I'm like,
but music evolves. Sleepy, like there's no rapper you can tell me, even Kendrick. There's no rapper you can tell me that when he dropped his first record till presently now sounds the same. There's no rapper you can tell me.
I mean, his style, he hasn't changed his style at all.
But there's no
like he's not doing drill.
Every rapper changes the style up. Every rapper changes the flow. Every rapper changes the cadence. I mean, you got rappers that sing on tracks. You got rappers who change Jamaican tones when they got like a reggae beat. I got an example. Like I'm gonna use Big Pimpin'.
Okay. Big Pimpin'. Jay-Z's rapping with some Southern artists. He's not rapping Southern on Big Pimpin'. He's just Jay-Z on the Southern beat. Drake would hop on a Migos song and be the Migos. He would hop on a song with Future and be Future. Like you can be on a song.
One of the biggest.
Be yourself.
One of the biggest songs that Future and Drake did together was one of them was Jumpman. But Life Is Good. Mm-hmm. You can say on Life Is Good that Drake sounded like Future on Life Is Good.
No. That's not their only song together.
Hold on. I'm just saying.
Which proves that he can do. But that proves my point. That proves he can get on somebody else's song and be himself.
He did steal Fonte's style.
Who?
Fonte from Little Brother.
No.
He even said that.
I don't know this.
You don't know? I got to put my hand up.
The singing, rapping shit.
That proves that he doesn't have to rap like them.
But what rapper you know? What rapper do you know sounds the same from the first album they dropped to now?
But I'm not saying that.
But you said that
T.I. sounds like T.I. on all his songs.
But no, you just said that he jumps on different people's records.
And he'll rap their style.
And he'll rap their style and take and be.
And then you gave me an example of a song that he was on there where he was himself, which means he can just be himself on all of them.
But that's what I'm saying. When you putting a song together, right? You want the song to sound right. And I don't know. I'm not a producer in any type of way, but when the song came out with the Migos and Drake run, when they had that little run they was doing, he was sounding like him. Now, granted, you got Atlanta beats and you got Metro doing this thing and whoever else, Zaytoven,
so he wasn't
whatever the beats on there.
So he wasn't rapping like
I don't.
Migos.
Me myself. If we have to go down literally a list of songs and re-listen to them, whatever. But I'm saying that different flows happen for different songs. We could get a rapper on here to ask him that, like Javon, Smino, whoever, to be like, yo, what are your thoughts around like rapping? Do you rap the same on every song, or does it depend on who's on the song? Does it depend on the beat, the cadence? Like, it's a song.
If he did a song with Eminem, he would probably rap like Eminem and be some off the wall weird shit. I can't. But he could just be like Slaughterhouse got songs with Eminem where they're just being Slaughterhouse. Like, you can be yourself on a beat, is what I'm saying. You don't have to adopt that style to be on the beat. You can be on a drill beat. J. Cole do all the goddamn time. You can be on a drill beat and not be rapping drill.
But it's about approaching a song how you want to approach it. And then if it's successful, then like it's for that song.
We done went way off of something else. Anywho, the colonizer part was saying that he goes into people's areas and reaps the benefits of their style or their lingo.
Talking about my forehead glossy, I'm feeling some kind of way. Fuck out of here. You having a conversation.
You're looking at you still seeming tight right now.
Oh man,
it's okay.
Trading those shots.
It's not a shot. Dosia.
Go ahead.
You posted a Drake song like every day for like 90 days. Like I know. And that's cool.
No. Don't do that.
Cool.
Don't do that because I was posting that too. I was also I was playing a bunch of different songs. Don't do that now.
I was very proud of you.
Don't do that. We was on record talking about the album. I played all them songs and I played what the shit called, the Steppers album.
I just
Mr. Morale.
Yeah, I was playing that shit yesterday. Rich Spirit.
It just seems very weird to me that a lot of Drake fans have come up with all these excuses without reading the actual lawsuit. And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about period. It's out there in the public.
I'm not reading.
This is what I think he's meant. There's actual verbiage out saying this is why I'm doing it. But if I ask any of them, they like, well, no, he doing it. This gonna help the artist. Well, no, because now you're infringing on artists' free speech and saying they can't say things.
Because if he wins this case, man, you can't do no.
Wait. So let's just play here for a little bit.
Go.
I did not read the 81 page shit. I didn't do that. What happens if he wins this case?
That means that anybody can come up with saying anything, like any rap now. In theory, Biggie's mama could go back and sue the Tupac estate because of hit 'em up. In theory,
Faith could.
Yeah, no. I'm saying, but no, Valletta could, because Valletta owns
but Faith can just sue their state for defamation. Period.
Because of what happened with
him saying. Okay. So now anything that's said on wax has to be verified.
Has to be verified.
100% true. And
so you saying every bar would have to be like analyzed, like, did this really happen?
Yeah.
Okay, then you can't say. Okay.
It's like
then Jake can go sue Nas for ether. Then if
like
he wanted
this
to,
is literally
we know he wouldn't.
This is literally the slope of For years, rappers have said you cannot use our lyrics in court because this is art.
You know what? You want to know the dig on it?
Yeah.
Guess who signed Young Thug's petition thing for not using lyrics in court? Drake did.
It's like rappers have always
he literally just signed something for Young Thug.
I know. You cannot use lyrics in court because it's art, and art. Fast and Furious didn't fly a car to the moon. That's fake. That's art. Rap is held in that same realm as entertainment. Drake is alleging that not anymore. If you say something and I don't like it, I'm gonna sue you for it, and that's a slippery slope. And that's gonna hurt artists, not help them. This is only to help Drake. This does not help any other artist. Like, this is just to help Drake.
So if that's the case, so again, I haven't read the 81 page report and went through the details.
It's crazy. It says Kendrick Lamar's from Oakland too.
But when you go through the list of different, I guess, pages who have talked about it, there's been pros and cons that I've heard from both sides on what this could mean.
What is a pro? I'm trying to.
What is a pro? Honestly, what is a pro? Enhancing the artist's voice to
enhancing the art.
Enhancing the artist's voice to be able to say what they want.
But how does this case do that?
I was again.
No, I'm talking about you. Talking about if Drake wins this, like
again, I'm going by pros and cons for what people were saying.
Okay.
As far as being able
but
to,
this is not reality though. How? Like,
again,
how
I haven't read the whole report to know that. But like when you go on like,
give me some other pros you've seen, like yo.
So other approaches, being able to own more of what you put out versus like having it getting it cleared or something like that through UMG. So if like if you want a distribution deal through UMG versus you owning your own shit because you want to say your own shit, that could be a
but a defamation suit. What is that?
That doesn't help that.
Again, I don't.
He's negotiating for more money to stay with UMG. You can just leave and get your own money. But
the other part about that is that the rumor to be like it's gonna come to a settlement because UMG is like, we don't want to. We are standing on what we're saying. Well, show me that this is not true. Then no, we're going to stand on what we're saying. That we're promoting artists and music. We're not.
I mean, in theory, UMG don't have to do shit.
Yeah,
they got way more. Drake got to pay his lawyers. They already got. UMG has cats on staff already. They get paid their salary.
But that's what I'm saying.
This their job.
But if it comes to a settlement, you take whatever settlement money, you do whatever you go do with it.
I'm saying that UMG may not settle is my thing.
They didn't settle the first lawsuit.
Yeah. my thing is like, you got to think Drake is actually paying the retainer and lawyers hourly out of his own pocket. UMG got 20 cats that work for UMG. I get paid $200,000 a year, and that's my job is just to be a lawyer for you.
And
that's
for whatever case is going on.
Whatever. And that's my job. So you'll never be at a corporation trying to go to like thinking that they're going to pay out unless you have a legit reason. I thought the bot thing I thought that he could have maybe tried to have something with that, but the defamation thing is like,
I feel like it's on a petty move just because, like you said, with the semantics thing.
He on some bullworth shit. I think he on some bullworth shit. He don't give a fuck.
This is what's crazy to me because I saw some of these pros too. Mm-hmm. You can already you're negotiating a new contract. In theory, you could just go independent and not have to clear anything ever again. This would have made sense if Drake was 2 years into a 5-year deal or something like that. Mm-hmm. The deal is over. He's negotiating a new one. Like if you just wanted to clear your music, just leave.
What's up, y'all? This is RVS.
This is ROD, aka Rated R.
And we are the We Coming For You cast. And we talk about pro wrestling from a black dude's perspective. Tell them what they can expect on this here podcast.
Oh, we gonna give you all the raw and dirty and everything black from AEW, WWE, Impact Wrestling, and any other wrestling in between. If you want your wrestling unfiltered, uncensored, and you want it raw, you need to subscribe to the We Come For You cast.
Right here on SOLC Network.
UMG. like the schematics of that don't make sense.
And it's messed up. You know what's messed up?
That's a lot of money that's being left on the table though. If we talking about
if you really want your shit and to
you don't have to. You can't make somebody pay you something.
I'm not saying you can make them, but I'm just.
But that's what he's trying to do.
If that's the case, then I mean, I guess we jumping down this rabbit hole.
Because the whole clearing your shit is
Drake should have never jumped in that beef in the first place. Then
100%.
It should have been. But the thing is, he was damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because of who he is, where he was, and then of
Drake
course,
we would not like us. I mean, not like us. Like that. What was it? Like that. The first one.
Like that was the first one.
Yeah.
But
he could have just let it ride, and we wouldn't have been talking. Nobody. But we thought it was hot. We made fun of it that one episode. Yeah. It'd have been over with. Like we wouldn't be talking about. But then he came out with the Jopper give me 20. Like kept on egging him. You know, it's a countdown. How many days has it been since Kendrick hasn't responded?
And Kendrick said, "Hey, we can just do this." On
keep it
rapping shit, or we can get personal. And the first nigga to get personal was Drake. Actually Drake. Because Kendrick was like, let's set the rules now. We can just rap and see who the best rapper.
He said, don't tell no lies about me. I won't tell no truths about you.
Like Kendrick literally was like, we can just keep it on this.
We just talk about rapping.
And then Drake initiated the personal shit by bringing up Kendrick's girlfriend, fiance. Drake did that.
But if we talk now, we going.
He did though. It's the truth.
But if we going into lyrics about the Drake disses, and then we going into lyrics about the Kendrick disses, that's when you start to peel back the onion on facts versus fiction. Like, and if we care or not of what was really
The initial, not like us, just said fuck the big three. It's just big me. He didn't say shit personal.
And you had to know. He just kept on saying bum, and then like it was like
he didn't say anything personal.
He didn't say anything about Drake
in the beginning. He just said, "Nigga, I'm better than you." He didn't say nothing about that nigga. He said
He said for all the dogs getting buried. That's the name of his album.
Yeah, but
that's not personal. That's not talking about his family.
That's what I'm talking about. It's not personal. It's just rap shit.
That's a play on using.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back and listen to Push Ups because I don't remember him.
Dude,
saying,
he was doing a countdown on his Instagram. How many days?
I know that part. I'm talking about with Push Ups when he dropped Push Ups. I can't.
He was saying, "Nigga, let's beef. Let's go."
No. Did he say anything personal about
Family Matters?
That's when he went personal.
Yes.
Because what you call it? Who? He dropped.
So it goes like that. If you want to start the beef like that, then Push Ups, then that whack ass Tupac. No,
he dropped
Tailor-Made freestyle. Then it was like 2-3 weeks where Kendrick didn't do nothing after that, and then it was the countdown. No, I like to put it there. It was a countdown to when
like Drake
Kendrick
was like drop. Poking the bear.
Yeah,
and then in Euphoria
dropped.
Kendrick says
we could just keep this between.
If you want to keep this shit just rap, we can keep it just rap. But you starting to get, and
then on the LA 616 to LA, he just was just rapping. Didn't talk about nothing personal, just talking about shit between them two.
Yeah.
Then Family Matters drops.
That's when he went at everybody.
You know what? I just thought about something sleepy. I wonder if he had 2 different diss tracks that he was gonna drop.
Oh, I did.
No, I'm saying, but like, think about it. Like, if like this nigga go personal, I'm gonna drop this shit. If he just keep it on some rap shit, I'm gonna drop this one.
There was 2. Well, I ain't gonna say that. But as far
he was prepared for whatever he wanted to do.
But as far as who went personal first,
he did on Family Matters.
Family Matters. It's straight.
Listen, bro.
It ain't no other.
Nah, because I thought
he literally said.
I thought, if I'm not mistaken,
he said maybe it could be Dave Freeze, like
Euphoria. Where he was.
He just said, "I see two bitches on stage."
Nah. He was talking about something about 100 niggas in your clique, and maybe you ever thought the OVO was working for me, but it was something else he said. I gotta look.
But that's rap shit.
That's rap shit though.
Personal is.
I'm talking. You talking about somebody else's family,
girlfriends,
his kids,
family. Like personal shit.
I'm talking about like about. If you can talk anything about me personally,
but
it's like you talked about
Snoopy,
or your lady, or your grandma, your mama.
Like it was legit. Kendrick just saying, "Nigga, I'm better than you. You a bum." That's literally all Kendrick was on. Like you just not a real nigga. Fuck what you talk about. And then Drake said, "I'm gonna bring your family into it." So then Kendrick escalated it. It's like if you want to play, nigga, let's play.
I'm gonna talk about your whole family.
and that's my issue. You can't do some shit first and then get mad that I do it better than you. Like you cannot do some shit and then when I respond and my shit stick, be upset about it when you did it first. Because if anything,
when did Meet the Grams come out? Was that before Family Matters?
No, it's after. It was 40 minutes later.
That's the response.
That was the response to Family Matters.
That was after.
He responded.
That was after.
So literally, you made it dirty. You dirtied the pool, and now you mad that you got dirty too. And that's bullshit to me. Like that is the most like that is so white people to me. Like you've been doing this shit. You did it to Meek. You did it to Common. You've been doing this shit. Like he brings up personal shit all the time. But when somebody brings up some personal shit about you, you ain't never have to prove shit about Common or Serena or none of these people. Nobody, and they didn't sue you either.
They didn't.
Or your record company. But because it's impacting your dollar, because this one stuck, now you upset. It's a pride thing to me. His pride hurt. He can't believe that the influencers will be playing this song this much. Y'all supposed to be Team OVO. I can't believe that the fans like this. You a little guy to me. I'm Drake. You the little guy. When you signed Meek and was putting shit up at concerts and shit long after the beef was over with, Meek didn't sue you. The beef had been over with. He went on tour. He got Meek shit up, playing the diss record, did that shit for months. It's cool when I do it. Sorry, that's Drake. It's cool when I do it. You can't do it to me. It's like when the bully get punched. Now the bully want to cry to the teacher. Nigga, you been bullying everybody. Take that shit. Eat your loss. Eat your fucking loss.
My one question for you, Doja. Like, is there a way for him to come back from this in your eyes?
Hell yeah.
He never left, so there ain't no comeback for Doja. And he
no. I'm talking about like just credibility wise, and he cares about credibility. Like of people like.
I mean, in my eyes, there's no damage to it. You keep coming out with music.
But he's not coming out with music right now.
Me personally,
and UMG ain't gonna let him come out with no music.
The singles that he's
I
been
feel bad
dropping
for Party Next Door on the low because that
the
album never coming out now.
The singles that's been dropping, I fucks with. Now
He can't come out with no more singles now.
But whoever don't. Now, as far as like the shit he doing with what was it? Conductor. The couple reference tracks
and,
up there.
And you see that UMG ripped that UMG the one that is like, nigga, y'all gotta take that shit down. Ain't no Drake shit coming out officially.
I don't know the ins and outs of that.
No, I'm telling you, like no Drake shit come out officially, nigga. Like it's locked. The Carter is locked.
So then, if you're asking me, do I think he can come back?
No, I'm talking about credibility wise.
That's gonna be time to tell. For me, there was nothing lost because he was going back and forth.
Most people don't think anything like this which makes the lawsuit even more frivolous. If most people don't believe that the shit happened anyway and still rocking with you, your name is not that defined.
Because he cares about what the real rap fans care about, like the purists.
But no, and I get that, but his popular fans that are not, old school hip hop heads or whatever, ain't going to battles and shit.
Yeah.
They don't think nothing. They're literally they not even taking the time. They just with this nigga so much they don't even take the time to read the shit.
Yeah.
They just like, this is what it is.
Yeah. Because the thing about it is, if it's about the music, then it's about the music. All the other shit, like again, I didn't read the 81-page document because I was like, that's going further than where I feel like I need to go with this shit. Like, because at the end of the day, and I guess this is to answer your question, you go choose to listen to the nigga you not. Now, for whatever reason that be, whether it be, I want to hear if he go talk more about Kendrick, I want to see which way he go, I want to see if he go even address the shit, or if you...
I thought he should just start rapping about girls again, and he'd have been fine.
If you knew, if you're a new fan of Kendrick, I'm talking
about culturally. Cultural relevance.
I can't. I mean,
no, I'm not asking that.
But the reason it's hard for me to answer a question like that because I've said multiple times, like the quote for the culture and the state of hip hop. I just be like, I hate that quote because again, when you talk about state of hip hop, music is evolving. Music evolves in so many different ways. So for it to be like the state of hip hop, who makes the rules for that? When you talk about for the culture, who is the person that identifies for the culture? So
the culture does it themselves.
So for example, for the culture, right, I identify as a black man, right?
Yes.
My mother's Jamaican. Mm-hmm. So does that make me less of a, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Exactly. But like at the same time,
he's in with the culture of hip hop though. That has no.
Well, I said for the culture, and then you said,
but for the culture.
No, I'm saying like the culture dictates it. The culture polices itself to a certain extent. There's no person that says it. But I'm asking. But people are looking at this dude like he's a sucker for this.
So if he drops, let's say Drake drops an album, and the shit goes crazy. He did.
Then the culture chose.
Then the culture chose.
Then Dosia.
I will say this,
but
that's what I'm saying. The culture will choose.
Like, but does the culture include a 16-year-old that's fucking with Drizzy to a 45-year-old white man lives in
hip hop?
Montana?
Is yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
because Drake.
I'll say this. I'm sorry.
Drake's gonna be fine.
I'll say this.
I don't know, man. This shit's getting worse and worse, man.
The thing about the thing about the for example the concert with Kendrick's concert, right?
We said that about Ja Rule too, though.
No, I knew Ja Rule was done.
The shit about with K-Dot, right? So for example, the reason why I would say Drake, if he cares about the relevancy of his legacy and all that shit, he would need to probably produce more music because not because he needs the money, but because K-Dot. Somebody on the internet said this. K-Dot don't ever have to go back to Toronto again. Obviously, this is a flex.
Right? Yeah. But he's gonna have to always go to LA.
You always gotta go to LA.
Yeah.
Right. It's a flex. It's on Father's Day. Yep. I'm gonna come in your trap on Father's Day. Flex my shit
and go home.
Not like us for like 3 hours and
go home.
And that be that.
Now he got to come back the next day. He got 2 days.
Right. He got 2 dates.
Well, I mean, do it for 2. Yeah, but you see what I'm saying?
I was just talking to Daryl.
Yeah. But so.
But I'm just saying, cultural relevancy means a lot to him because if it didn't, he would not have done this lawsuit.
So this is the difference. I'm gonna use Nas and Jay.
Yep.
Jay was the bigger artist.
Yep.
Popular wise.
Yep.
Nas is definitely Nas is Nas.
Yeah.
I don't like Nas, but I ain't no hater either. Nas is Nas.
Yeah.
After Ether, Jay-Z was just fine.
Yeah.
Like he continued to the point where Nas was signed to his label.
but it wasn't a cultural thing, and Nas didn't, and Jay-Z didn't go sue Nas. This is the difference.
This is true, and I would even say Ja Rule to a certain extent.
Ja Rule was away.
His
He
rap
took
career-
his L and kept it moving.
But now he's on his legacy tour, playing his old stuff, and
But that's what I'm saying about cultural relevancy.
Drake will be, and I feel like Drake is gonna be Drake.
We keep saying that like he's Teflon or something.
No, it's not. It's not even a Teflon.
Any artist can
He
fall
had
off.
like a 10,
No,
13,
he
he had like a 10, 13-year run. Like Ja Rule had like a small microcosm of a run. Where
Yeah,
like
about
DMX
three-
was
yeah,
there.
about three-
It was other rappers.
Yes.
Drake has been pretty much the standard when it comes to sales and things for hip hop for the last decade.
I mean, you don't want to put Wayne in that?
Wayne is not in the 2010s.
Okay. So you saying the last 10 years?
Yeah,
So you saying 2015?
As much as I fuck with Wayne, bro, he fucked.
Yeah, like
Wayne fucked himself up in these last albums.
Yeah,
No.
no. He ain't been culturally relevant since like 2010.
I'm just
Drake.
saying.
Like you got to think about it this way: Drake was before the Migos.
Yep.
After the Migos, they broken up.
Yep.
Before Future still going.
Future will have some of them years, right?
No, I would say they were. Drake was outselling Future because Drake has a different fan base.
What
than
about
Future.
Nicki?
Nicki had
Not this decade. Again, Nicki.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I'm saying.
What are you talking about now? What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about
Like were they like the number one
You know when
person?
they came out?
No,
Like-
they're
like-
saying in general,
like
like these last
Drake
he said last 10 years, Drake has been
Drake
number
surpassed
one.
Nicki hasn't. Yeah, Nicki has Nicki had an album?
Drake. Drake.
I don't know.
Don't do that. Don't get the barbs
I
on
don't
his
know.
dog.
I don't know. I don't even
No, I'm
know.
just saying Drake.
He just came out with a Pink Friday.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
but culture, like,
I didn't know that, man. I ain't stuck.
but no, seriously, Drake has really been on top. Drake
I didn't know that.
He been considered. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yes.
No, did she? No, what
It just came out like 6 months ago.
Damn, bro. I didn't know. Come on, bro. No, you can't do that. I'm 42 years old.
You good?
How I'ma know that shit?
You good. But I mean,
You just didn't call me glossy and shit like I'm.
but you know when Drake dropped because he's culturally that guy. That's what I'm saying. Like regardless of age, you know when Drake is dropping. You get what I'm saying?
I
Like,
feel bad as fuck now.
don't feel bad. You telling the truth, nigga. We old.
Now I feel bad, man.
But no, seriously, I think he'll be fine. His fan base is bigger than the culture now.
I agree with that.
Like Ja Rule had kind of crossed over, but we were still the ones going to Ja Rule concerts at that time. Them was black concerts. It was fucking Murder Inc. It wasn't full of white people.
December 2023. So that's when Pink Friday 2 came out.
So almost 2 years ago.
Yeah. So you didn't even.
But not even quite, because December 2024
Yeah.
just passed. So
Yep.
a year and a month ago.
Years and
She
change.
was on tour. She came to St. Louis.
Yeah.
I thought that was like
A legacy tour? I thought she was just doing old songs?
just coming out.
yeah. Fuck.
So
I'm sorry.
I think Drake will be good because if black folks stop supporting Drake, Drake's still going to have people supporting him. If all black folks like, we ain't fucking with Drake no more, there's still an element of white folks that would fuck with Drake. He's Starbucks music. Nigga, they play his shit at Starbucks. They play his shit at Target. Like, he's that artist now.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna say this though. Like, as much as you know,
Like, once you get in Starbucks, bro, like you.
so like you know,
you
obviously during the
you
era when we was
gentrified.
college
Yeah, like
parties,
what, like-
college parties and like you know Club 7 that era, whatever. I can't tell you a lot of times that, and this is maybe because it's Midwest. I can't tell you a lot of times that I heard a lot of like outside of like knowing his album is out and playing it myself. I can't tell you that I heard it a lot in like clubs and shit. And maybe that's just because
Drake?
Yeah, when like you'd hear like your Future and you hear like your, you know what I'm saying,
Best I ever had. Best I ever had. I feel like
best I ever had. But like as far as like a playlist of like Drake music though,
Because
Some of
Drake,
the early Drake, your early
so
Drake.
this is still when Drake was the little brother, when Wayne and Nicki was the big artists. At some point, Drake surpassed them, and we weren't going to clubs.
we wasn't going to clubs no more. That's a good.
But Drake is in the club. I'm like of course, in the beginning there were bigger artists. They weren't playing J. Cole in the club back then either, but they play J. Cole now. So you know,
That's the nigga that needs to drop an album. That's the nigga that's been promising to fall off.
But he
And
just dropped the album.
No, the fall off. The album
I might delete later.
The
It's nominated for a
album,
Grammy.
the album is called
but
The
he's
Fall
nominated
Off.
for a
but he's
Grammy.
supposed to have.
He
a
been
follow-up.
saying
but I'm
the
saying-
fall off before he went on
That was
tour
supposed to
with
be like
Drake.
a mixtape. That wasn't no.
He don't get no pass. He don't get a pass for that. He don't get a pass for that. He don't get a pass for that. You was nodding your head.
Drake will be fine.
Drake will be fine.
I think J. Cole will be fine. I think Kendrick will be fine.
I think J. Cole don't give a fuck.
Now,
Once I heard
Antonio.
Antonio, which I fuck with. I fuck with Port Antonio. But once I heard that, I was like, and he started went on this thing of dropping his old shit. I'm like, man, he ain't.
Bro, it's plenty of suckers that still fine in life.
All right. Well, since somebody else, Nelly.
Another nigga who his fan base is mostly white at this point.
I was talking.
Let me lay it out, and then you can go. Let me get the runway for you.
Oh, yeah.
Nelly, Snoop, and Rick Ross and
Soulja
Boy. Well, I don't even know. That was a weird one.
White people love Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
White people love Soulja Boy.
They play that shit at weddings. Boy, Memphis.
He was the real start of this.
They
shit.
all performed at the inauguration. Not necessarily. Some of them necessarily.
And it's not even the real inauguration party. It was the crypto. And Nelly's performing at the real inauguration.
Yeah.
So, but Snoop and them did the crypto thing, the crypto party.
Wait, so Nelly didn't perform?
Nelly's going to perform at the real one tomorrow. No, Nelly is performing. And Trump will be there.
And Snoop. The people brought the receipts out on Snoop. Even Elon Musk did. Did y'all see
he
that?
getting cooked by MAGAs. They cooking Snoop.
Yeah.
They're like, you don't stand on your own shit.
Yeah.
If Kamala would have won, Elon wouldn't have won.
No, right.
But they like, look at you. All this shit you talked 4 years ago about Trump and calling people coons and
you coons and jigaboos go do it, whatever.
So what do we think about these brothers performing for the inauguration? Now, I will say this beforehand. We gave Chrisette Michelle hell. Hell.
We just
fucked up her career. Her career is not
We
the same.
literally made Chingy back out.
Yeah.
A few months ago,
Yep.
Chingy backed out.
Yep. and I do believe Chingy didn't know that what kind. He just got a check.
Yeah.
Chingy just saw that somebody was paying him $50,000. Was like,
But I think
until he found out.
But when
saw the
you talk about the level of the artists who are there, I think they all probably just did it for the bag. Soulja Boy clearly.
I mean, Rick Ross said he got paid $800,000. I think Snoop got $2 million.
No, really? Damn.
And I'm assuming if Snoop got $2 million, I'm assuming Nelly got 1.5. It's somewhere between
more than that. I would hope it'd be more than $800,000
for Rick Ross.
I'm just saying though, but like you.
But Rick Ross, I mean,
but you like. But
no, I'm not.
But if we're talking about an artist that is a part of said culture and is a part of said, like,
but I think that people not giving
like
Rick Ross was already a correctional officer. I think that was par for the course. We wasn't tripping off Rick Ross performing. I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
It's like
I didn't trip off it. I'm not tripping off of Rick Ross. Kodak Black supposed to be performing tomorrow. Like, it's certain niggas I wasn't tripping off of. I hate to say it.
A lot of Florida niggas.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Florida niggas.
I'm not surprised.
Flo Rida might be on that motherfucker. You may never know.
I think he did the last one.
Yeah, I think
Flo Rida might did the last one.
But Flo Rida's another one of those. It's like Flo Rida, Pitbull. Like, he's one of those. Like,
Florida.
Yeah. Like, I am not surprised by the people that are performing, with the exception of Nelly and Snoop. And not that I can't see them doing it. I'm gonna be real. When you that rich, you about getting richer. Mm-hmm. I get it. But then, knowing how strong Snoop stood on this, but also Trump let one of his boys out.
Yeah, Harry O.
Yeah. So now,
Harry O was the dude that started Death Row with Suge Knight.
Yeah.
And he's a part owner now in the new Death Row that Snoop got.
So I mean, this is where Trump is really good. I will give him his props. He know how to manipulate motherfuckers.
He done.
Because he literally was like, oh, you don't like me? I'll let your boy out of jail. I bet you come and tap dance for me now. And look what the fuck this nigga doing. Doing it.
Yeah, as far as with Nelly go, like, again, I think, one, Nelly doesn't get the credit he deserves for introducing rap and country music and making that shit sound so good, right? Because, like, for example,
you don't have your Shaboozis if it's not for Nelly.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
Hey,
that.
he did all in my.
For example, remember the Moneybagg Yo song with whoever Whiskey Won't You Go?
Yeah.
Like, I could clearly see Nelly on a song like that, right?
I mean, he did it. He had the All in My Head.
So I'll say that, right? But like when he performs songs at these concerts and he's doing his Instagram shit, they're never recent songs. They're always the songs off Country Grammar. So that just tells you that, obviously, I mean, again, he went diamond in a time where people were physically buying. He probably still eats off that motherfucker.
Of course
he does. See what I'm saying?
And we giving him a little too much flowers on
no
shit that he did.
But what I'm saying is he was on. I mean, he don't get a pass for the decision he made because of what Trump stands for, but he made a move for a bag. Because clearly his new music isn't moving.
He went for the bag. He said it went for the bag.
His own mouth. He said
it
was not for the money. He identifies and agrees with some of Trump's policies. He dropped a.
He just did an interview with Willie D.
Damn.
So it's not for the bag.
Yeah. He said it when he said it's my duty.
It's my duty because he's the president. if people can serve our country and die for the president,
I can go perform for
but
him.
they don't serve for the president. I hate niggas. You're serving for our country. You serve no matter who the president is, because you're the armed forces of America, not of Trump or Biden or Harris or whoever. So that was a straw man. That was a straw man as reason.
Yeah, the one person
He should just not said nothing. To my whole point.
But no, he went in even further and said that they said that he didn't rent to black folks in the 80s. Do he rent to them now?
But then he tried to flip the thing with Joe Biden with the crime law. It's the same thing. Like,
yeah,
is Joe Biden
the things that you are using to say that Trump is a good guy now? He tried to use to say that Biden and Harris were bad people, and I hate when people do that. It's similar, you're right, to the Drake shit. It was cool that the nigga you like doing it, but can't nobody. I was sitting there like, this is the fuck. He went to. I thought the way U City be talking, the U City education system did not teach him civics or nothing. Because I'm like,
U City got to hold this one.
What the
U
fuck?
City got to hold this one.
I thought it was
they
bad.
think they different. The whole this and for y'all listeners, this is all super heavy STL talk. You may not understand. There's different parts of the city. He's from University City, but they act like they're their own city within the city. They're like a city state. They're like a city state.
The part that was like, okay, Nelly, what we doing? Because the thing is, Nelly like went in on Ali because of his beliefs, and Ali has been open from way long ago about him being a Trump supporter, right?
Apparently, Nelly was just hating, because he's a Trump supporter too.
Yeah, so that part I was like, okay, but like with Snoop, it looks 10 times worse because of your tap into the culture. You talk about Drake and Kendrick. He was the one that crowned Kendrick King of the West. You talk about influence. Obviously, we know the place where he comes from, Compton, all the way until now. Just dropped a new album. Influence all over the world. Like, he got all kind of shit going on. Me myself, my thing is, if you did it for the bag, just say that. Because then when you go into detailing about, this you.
But you don't
stupid.
have to do it though.
You have to do
Even
it.
for the unless, and this is gonna
Unless he bankrupt them, shit is something we don't know about.
unless because Nelly just signed that publishing deal was like 60-70 million. He got.
Nelly not hurt for money.
He's not.
No. I'm not talking about the money, but was there like a silent thing in there like, hey, when we need you for a call, you need to go do this, whatever it may be.
We don't know that.
But I'm saying that's the only way that I can see.
What does Trump have to do with that?
Maybe we support him. Like, hey, I'm gonna make a call to Nelly. He owed me a favor. He'll perform for you. I'm not saying that that's the only reason I would
conspiracy Darryl.
Yes, that's what I said.
I'm not putting this.
Well, no, because he on Universal, right? And then Lucian Gregory, what's the boy name?
Yeah,
Lucian. And he like a heavy Republican.
I have no idea.
I thought he was. Okay, no,
but he's not on Universal anymore. This is a publishing deal, so he just got brought off by a publishing company.
Yeah, so all the money he get though is his, right? For this.
Well, the publishing deal is he just got the money up front.
Yeah. So this is my issue.
And it's only for a certain amount of years too.
Yeah.
Is he get it back?
He get it back eventually, which is smart.
Yeah.
So what's crazy to me is everybody's like, well, ain't y'all not mad at Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk and this, that, and the third? And I'm like, you know what? You make a good point, but it's a little flawed. Mark Zuckerberg met with Obama and Biden. They got to talk to the president because where they work at, that shit's influenced by Congress, the president, and shit like that.
That's crazy.
The only nigga that probably wouldn't have went, if say Harris would have won, Elon Musk wouldn't have went.
Nope.
He'd have stood on it. I give him because
niggas be buying that motherfucking car like crazy. That's it. That's why
he'd have stood on it. But Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos, they would have went no matter who was going, and they were like, well, he didn't go to Biden's. Well, Biden's was a small one. Because it was right after COVID, and they didn't do it big like this. It wasn't that many concerts. It was a small thing. He didn't go to Obama's. I was like, I don't think they were announcing who was going to whose inaugurations back then, so I don't know. But I was like, Jeff Bezos gave Obama $100 million for the Obama Foundation. They gonna play both sides because they got to stay in business no matter who president. Nelly ain't got to go meet with the president or do shit for the president. He's like, this is a choice. Like, he's making a choice.
But it's not worth the squeeze. I put up
this is the thing.
It's not worth it.
Enough black people are not, because black people don't.
But that's the thing. We don't have enough power to make.
But we like Nelly. So we not going, and we love Snoop.
Yep.
So black people as a whole ain't going to demonize them as much as they did
with Chrisette Michelle.
And this is how I know why. I've never seen so many educated black men come out with, we are not a monolith. We can do what we want to do. And boom. They didn't do that shit for her.
Nope.
They like Nelly. They love Snoop. We gonna hold them up no matter what they do. And you can't do that. This nigga if a nigga fuck up, Dosia my friend. If he fuck up,
And we love Nelly. I gotta call him on it.
I can call my brother out and be like, hey, if I do some fucked up shit, call me out. I ain't gonna beef with you because of that.
I definitely called this nigga out on some bullshit he didn't do before. Like, hey, look, nigga, nigga.
Did we continue to be friends?
I don't know. I don't like you sometimes.
Goddamn.
You said my face was oily, you motherfucker. My face.
I said
oily.
your forehead, not your face. The rest of your face was fine. The sweat start from the top and come down. It don't
Ain't
go
no
up.
sweat, nigga. I got a coat on here.
So you were sweating because of the coat?
Yeah.
All right. Just seemed a little hot and bothered when we was talking about Drake.
Because you be pissing me off.
Sorry, man.
Nah.
I just.
Nah.
What you got on this though, Doja? This whole
Snoop would be alright.
Nelly.
I mean, I think personally it was for a bag, but I think the problem is when you say it's for money, that's when the coon shit gets louder. Snoop dug himself a grave because he
don't need the money either.
No, but because of what he said years ago, right? That's what makes him look crazy. With Nelly, it's more so that I feel like it's more so relevancy in him wanting to continue his bag because all the shows that he does is performing off country grammar. You hear nothing about these new songs he got. With Rick Ross, I definitely think it was for a bag. I definitely
Rick Ross, Soulja Boy, Kodak, I think
I'm
saying Nelly and Snoop don't even need the bag. You don't need it.
I would say Snoop don't need it before Nelly.
Nelly just sold his shit.
He just got 60, 70 million.
He just got $70 million.
But think about it. Him as an entertainer. Okay, wait a minute. And I don't want to say typical St. Louis.
And I ain't
nigga.
trying to be in
I don't want to say. I don't want
to
to say St. Louis nigga shit. But in my mind, right, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Like I just, you know what I'm saying.
So would you do it?
No, I wouldn't do it. It would be too much. but the thing is, like, with the masses watching and the amount of people that are going to be like, with streaming and all that shit, like, that's a great way to be like, hey, I got a concert.
On podcast, we definitely discuss healing. We discuss aspects of psychology. We discuss you becoming the best you, mental wellness,
for sure,
health.
Femininity, parenthood, dating,
definitely
as
dating,
single parents. And it's from a lens of two psychologists,
Yeah.
So,
but also two people who grew up with both parents, married parents, and then you all know that Chloe and I are the youngest of our crews, her siblings and my siblings. So it's from that perspective.
Yeah, looking at life through that lens.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get a whole lot of things from us. From us being women, going through life as parents, and all of these awesome attributes. But that's womanology, the study of women.
The study of women.
It's a weird thing though, because we talk about we going back to the culture thing with Drake. If you cut off, let's say, I would say 70-80% of black people don't fuck with Trump, right?
Yeah.
But if you cut off that litmus point of your thing to get this other crowd that is going to be finicky, then what was the point in cutting off your base just to try to get this? Because think about it. When you look at, and again, I follow Nelly, right?
Yeah.
But when you look at his concerts, right?
Yeah.
Outside of St. Louis. Now, if Nelly comes to St. Louis, niggas go be in that motherfucker deep.
Yeah.
But if he do a concert in fucking
But he's been
Montana,
leaning this. He's been using this Ashanti. No, I'm not saying using it, but the Ashanti relationship thing has got him super good in black women's graces for sure.
Of course.
Like that, it's almost. I'm not saying it is marketing, but it is marketing. They market themselves as the power couple.
For that, to watch and look at. But I bet you $20 and not going to his concert. If you talk to,
I would say Blue women definitely go to the concert. When he came with Janet Jackson, it was all women, black women there.
Name a city real quick. Just name a city.
Let's say Chicago.
I'm gonna probably say if he does a concert in Chicago, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be more white folks going and not.
But I would say all concerts. I would say all concerts.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is
we're not his base anymore. Is what Doja's saying.
And like I think
he's trying to solidify his new base.
And I think he understands that because
white people with
his new music and shit. Nobody. He dropped a whole country album. I was like,
what?
Yeah, Nelly has a country album. Came a couple years ago.
Now I don't feel bad about fucking Nicki Minaj.
Come out.
You don't know about that.
You didn't know Nelly had a country album?
Yeah, get his ass sleepy.
Yeah.
He's
a music nigga.
Yeah, a music nigga. Yeah. Mr. Little Brother. What the fuck you talking about?
Like
yeah.
Don't hate on Little Brother. Man.
No, don't hate on Nelly not having a new album, nigga. Let's see.
Yeah, Nelly had a country album.
Heartland. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Nigga, get his
So
ass
I'm gonna
sleep.
be real.
Get his ass sleeping.
Nelly been sliding to that.
Yeah,
Nelly been sliding to that side since All in My Head, nigga.
Yeah.
Since Tim McGraw.
Mhm.
Like he been.
Nine little tracks on here. Darius Rucker's on here.
Yeah, it's a country album,
Yeah,
nigga.
it's a country ass album. I couldn't tell.
No,
you
I
the
didn't
song
listen
off
to
that
it. It's country
at all.
ass.
At all.
He said, I didn't listen to it.
No.
But again, I think he's just trying to secure as a
He
business
pulled the
move.
Justin Timberlake.
The problem is what Nelly's doing is he started talking. Like
He should just stood on and just did it. And
just did it. and
Not
don't say
said
shit.
nothing.
Just said
I
nothing.
had a publicist or
But
something.
my thing is, he does care about black people feel about him because he did the interview and said something. That's
He
my
should've
point,
said
though.
that.
I know
Like,
he's
for
saying
example-
it, but
for
he doesn't
example,
want. He
before-
still wants black
let me tell you
cultural
about niggas who
relevance.
don't
Stuff.
give a fuck. Rick Ross averages about 30 stories a day. And the shit's all the same. I can tell you talking about Bel Air,
Yep.
his car show. For a while, he was pumping the Drake disc,
Yep.
which was a good disc, by the way. I ain't gonna hold you. It sounded good.
So those are three things he's doing on his.
Yeah, but outside of that, he got a couple new artists he trying to pub, right? He ain't say. I looked in his stories and all shit. He didn't say shit about doing this performance. It was none on his main Instagram. It was none on his Instagram stories.
I know.
You know that he was like, "Fuck."
Somebody recorded his ass there. And
Yeah, and he was like, and the irony was the song he sang was, "I think I'm Big Meech." White boy Larry Hoover. I'm like, the irony that you white motherfuckers are sitting here talking about Big Meech. That's crazy to me, dog. If I meet somebody,
but my point is though,
Yeah,
Sleep,
go ahead, I'm
is
sorry.
that he wants black cultural relevance still. Because if he didn't care about black
wouldn't
cultural
have
relevance, he wouldn't have responded.
But the point is, whether we weren't going to his concerts or buying his
But
music,
that's
He fake
cool.
cares,
We
though.
weren't.
It's
But
a
you
fake
can't try to
care.
have your foot in both sides. Try
but
to have
it's
both
a
sides of
fake
the
I'm
care.
game.
saying
It's
it's
a
a
fake
fake
care,
care.
though. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
a
think.
fake care.
I don't think it's real.
Oh, okay.
He
Okay.
only
So that's what you're saying.
They called him out on it.
He only cares. It's ego. His ego is like, oh, y'all are calling me out. I'm Nelly. I'm St. Louis's own.
My own city should know me.
Like he don't care for real. Because if he cared, he wouldn't have did it. He would have thought about the pluses and the minuses and be like, you know what, I ain't gonna even do it.
Is this really worth it?
Is it really worth it? It's not. But according to his rhetoric, the entire time he likes Trump's policies.
Yeah.
So it can't just be the bag.
And-
Like he
yeah,
doing it because
so
he actually agree with
that's
this
what I'm
motherfucker.
saying. So like when you
And
you
he ended
understand
it
what
with
you're
like,
saying.
I ain't saying he don't be doing messed up stuff sometimes. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Shut your. God damn it! I've been sitting here defending your ass with this Ali shit. I should have just said both you niggas.
Yeah, when you start, and
This is real grifty, Nelly.
Is
and
it
Soulja
Soulja
Boy
anything
just-
about him doing
I
this?
don't follow Ali on anything.
I don't know. I'm asking. I just let me see.
No, he has.
I don't follow Ali.
He's trying to pub his podcast.
Ali is.
Yeah, and he just been doing other shit. I mean, but certain things don't need to be said. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
But Nelly did kind of talk bad about Ali because of his beliefs and the whole time.
he did talk bad about it.
What do you mean?
It wasn't no counter. He was like, da da da. He a Trump supporter. Da da da. I don't even understand. Like,
And that whole time, this nigga is a closet Trump supporter.
That's crazy work.
Woo, crazy work,
man.
And I apologize because I would have canceled all these niggas, Chrisette Michelle included.
And he said that Kamala didn't call. Remember that was the
Yeah.
thing. He's like, Trump
Boy
paid
said
me.
that
Kamala
too.
didn't call.
Soulja Boy was saying that too. Kamala ain't called me. Trump did, so fuck y'all. Get off my dick. I'm like, hey, yeah, Soulja Boy was going crazy, but it's Soulja Boy.
I mean, I hate to say it.
It's Soulja Boy.
Trump couldn't have got no recent motherfuckers to go, like Beyonce or Megan Thee. Like,
He
again,
might have been able to get Waka Flocka.
that's not a recent
not
motherfucker
recent.
either. That
Not
nigga dropped when we was in college.
Yeah, it's not recent. Maybe Kanye,
Possibly.
possibly. You know, it's crazy. A lot of these motherfuckers be driving these Tesla trucks.
I don't even count Kanye as carrying anymore. That nigga Kanye been out since we was in college.
Kanye still. I mean, it's a weird. It's weird why he's carrying, but he's still.
Yeah, but he's carrying not for music. Them ugly ass moon boots he finna drop. Y'all seen them new shoes?
Yeah.
And if people hate, if black people hate Trump so much, why do we buy Tesla vehicles? Like that's a real question.
So most black people
I mean,
aren't, but-
it's not gonna be answered in one take thing. But clearly, Elon Musk, I don't know if he still owns it, but he was the majority owner and creator of Tesla.
Not the creator.
Was it? He wasn't?
Not the, no, he bought that company.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay, never
Tesla.
mind.
Nikola
Tesla was the creator of Tesla.
Yeah, shit, okay. I almost know that shit.
But these are the
you didn't
things.
know, you didn't know about Nelly's album.
Okay.
Motherfucker. Kind of Nicolate. What the fuck?
I'm like,
Nicolate.
actually, Elon Musk really hasn't done.
Nicolate.
He
You
didn't
didn't
create
know that?
anything to do with the shit. In all honesty,
The
SpaceX
biggest-
is his baby.
Yeah, the biggest flex was him purchasing X and then like just going crazy with it.
All right, so we keeping it rap. What's up with this Dipset beef, man? Cameron.
Hey
and
man, I
Jim
fucks
Jones.
with it, man. Listen, this
Really, man? I don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing 50-year-old niggas sitting there
This
arguing.
layout
man.
of just beef that start.
Any nigga that was on Dame's side, I want them to do horrible. So,
Hey man,
God.
look,
so now that Dipset is imploded, this is perfect.
Oh my God.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I've always when it came.
Nigga that chose
But
Dame.
for real, but this sounds. But like when it came to diplomats, I was always a fan of Jim Jones. You couldn't really tell me. I couldn't really tell you why. But a lot of
I think they're the most popular, longest crew in hip hop history to me.
I don't know about that.
Dude, Dipset was popular in random places, man.
I don't know.
Not just in
I
New
feel
York.
like Wu-Tang Clan would
No, not
like, niggas in the Asian
no.
doing
They
this
had
shit.
niggas wearing fucking pink. Niggas was wearing all them rags like
That's
fucking
because
Jules
niggas, niggas
Santana.
are just followers. Niggas wearing band-aids because of Nelly and shit too.
No, but I'm just saying
Niggas
Dipset
wearing
Dipset had a fucking following, man.
Niggas was wearing fucking ski goggles at the mall
I was one of them
I was
in
wearing
St.
ski
Louis.
bringing
Niggas
shit
just
back,
follow
man.
trends.
I brought it back. I had it. I popped it off like 3 or 4 years ago, right before the pandemic.
I'm gonna
for
do that
Halloween.
shit. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna wear some.
So
goggles
I
for
think
fucking
that they may have been relevant, like streetwise. I guess
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Streetwise.
But I still
as
think
far
Wu-Tang
as far as Jim Jones
niggas
goes,
love Wu-Tang Clan today.
They do.
I don't.
They do.
As far as Jim Jones goes, Cam Carter a long time ago, he was like, "Listen, Jim Jones is an emotional individual. He cries a lot, and he didn't." But this is the
That's so
thing.
fucked up to
Hold on.
say.
But this is the thing. Hold on. But
There's nothing wrong with crying a lot.
But this is
as
the thing
men.
though. This is the thing though. Obviously, people took it and ran with it, but he was saying like it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying like he's so emotional about how he feels. Like he will get to tears about crying about shit because that's just how emotional he is, right? And then it goes into like I think with Cameron, right? Cameron is more of like I'm a truth teller. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. It's not the fact that I'm trying to call you.
All them Harlem niggas are just slick talking niggas that just
No,
talk
but when
shit
you
about
listen,
people.
They can't help it, man.
When you listen to Cameron tell the story of this whole thing,
Yeah.
like he pulls receipts on Jim, he pulls receipts on Zeke, he pulls receipts on Jewels, he pulls receipts on himself. Right, the interview he had with 50 Cent.
Yeah,
I thought it was one of the most dope. I thought it was one of the dopest interviews I've seen because here's a man talking to somebody that
he was
like,
beefing.
But 50 had his ass. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, and when you go back and look at 50 had his ass.
50, yeah.
Dude, when he said I'm gonna reorganize Dipset,
like
you're not the colonel no more, you're not the general, you the capo.
And the thing that I feel that Jim Jones got mad at was when they talked about him in the interview. But when you think about it, they didn't say nothing bad. Like the thing that
They really
got
didn't
mad
say
at
anything.
No, they didn't. He just said that was kind of dope what you
Cameron
did getting
was
my boys to come to the show.
We had bad communication within the set, and I looked up and Jim Jones was with you. And I'm like, but Jimmy, what you mad at? It's the truth, my nigga. You was up there on 50 Cent stage with him. But anyways, so you get back to the present, and then like he drops this freestyle, and it made me feel like back in like 2004, 2005, when niggas had all these freestyles on the blank CDs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And like it was a dope freestyle to me. Now, granted, the whole song is called Jomo. The whole song drops Monday, so I guess whatever else. But like the thing is, you gotta understand, like Jim Jones don't win it. Pusha T. I hope Pusha T answers
He
back.
won at Pusha T?
Yeah,
Pusha T didn't even acknowledge.
I hope.
Okay,
but if we got it, but do you hold him to that light to be like, nah, Push, you got it?
No, certain niggas don't even. He the number. He the number 3.
So
nigga
every
in Dipset.
cat, hold on. Every cat that come at you as a rapper, you gotta acknowledge.
No, you don't respond. Like, yeah,
You ain't got to answer back to that.
no. Jim Jones is not hip hop relevant.
Well, let me not get
So
off
I mean,
subject.
Jade responds to everybody that.
Let me not get off subject. Yeah. What I would say is that he's basically put himself out there to like go at people and show he's not scared of it. And it's also been stamped. I'm not a New York nigga at all, but like the DJs, right, of New York was like, nah, when they was coming up, like Cameron was the headliner, right? Mm-hmm. He's the speaker. Like Jewels was the young kid that's coming up. He's so cute.
Little sister.
Jim was the muscle.
Jim was the guy that brings in the whole
tough
crew
guy.
behind the tough guy. He was the one kicking indoors. He was the one. If you said something bad about Cam,
They was running up on the radio station on your ass. Yep.
So like for Cam to know that, it's like that's why I say New York niggas is some of the most grimiest niggas ever because the way they tell the truth is like nah,
it's not what you
and
say.
it's just
how
not
you
New
say
York niggas. It's Harlem niggas.
It's not what you say. It's how you say it.
Yeah, and Harlem niggas talk greasy. Dame. Like they all talk the exact same. They just talk greasy to each other.
Hey,
Man.
Diddy from Harlem?
Huh?
Diddy
Diddy's from Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
Technically Mount Vernon,
but yeah, I mean Harlem.
But he's a Harlem.
Yeah.
He's a Harlem affiliate.
Yeah.
He'll claim Harlem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like them
niggas talk crazy to people.
Crazy to people,
dude. Like, and they do this to regular people, do, and that's how fights be happening in New York all the time.
Talk crazy all the time. I got a couple New York friends. They just
and it's in the Harlem was talk the most shit.
It's super direct.
Shout out my nigga Matt. Shout out my nigga Matt
Harlem niggas is
from
cool,
Brooklyn that watch the shit, but he
Harlem
aggressive
niggas talk
with
the
it.
most shit.
Yeah,
Brooklyn niggas is aggressive.
They do not sugarcoat
Matt, thank you
nothing.
for watching the show, but you fucking aggressive, okay? You fucking aggressive. Everything is no, fuck that. I don't understand. I'm like, we're talking about education.
Cause you lived in Harlem, right?
I lived in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in Crown Heights,
which
is like a piece of like a part of Brooklyn. It was like down the street from Atlantic Terminal.
Yeah,
where did you stay in New York?
Oh, I was in Jersey City most of the time.
Oh, so you weren't in New York?
Yeah, I was in New York, just across the bridge. It's like saying you live in East.
But you weren't in New York.
God. I worked in New York. I worked.
You
downtown.
weren't in New York.
He worked in New York.
Don't do that. You weren't in New York.
You go to.
Okay.
But one of my things though is funny is that Harlem cats, they will and if y'all anybody in New York, it's not even that big of an area for for these many shit talking nigga. You would think this area was.
Are they U City?
Yes.
You said what?
They are U City. Harlem is U City. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like then I would say
you gotta think Harlem's not even a borough, man.
I would say Queens.
Harlem is a part of Manhattan.
Yeah.
They're not even their own borough.
But the reason that makes perfect sense because U City is in like right.
It's a part of. Y'all ever seen that map where they break down St. Louis into the different boroughs? If you look at the map, it's Midtown, Harlem area. It would be still U City.
Brooklyn,
middle part
Brooklyn would be South Side.
South Side would be Brooklyn.
North Side would be Queens.
No, North Side is the Bronx. Queens is North County.
Chesterfield is Long.
The Bronx is North Side.
Chesterfield is Long Island.
Yep. And then South County is like Staten Island. But you'd be surprised when you find black people out there. That's like when you found the Wolves for Staten Island. You're like, this nigga's from Staten Island.
But seriously. So they're the U City of New York City. Okay,
they are.
But I think
they are.
And I love U City too, by the way.
And you know what's so funny? I had a conversation.
I love Harlem too.
Me and Matt had Kiwan on the podcast, and he was like, "No, Harlem is U City." Because I was at first, I was like, "Man, U City's kind of like Brooklyn," because I thought the collectivism and like different. He's like, "No," and I was like, "Damn." It is Harlem is U City.
I didn't even see that episode.
A lot of different mom and pop stores. You know what I'm saying? All the restaurants and shit. But Cameron said already that he's like, "This is the last time I'm addressing this. I'm not answering back." Jimmy, no, I'm not doing this shit. So I hope you get whatever you.
I just don't like these old niggas still beefing though, man. In public like this.
Listen, man.
You want anybody that was associated with
anybody that was affiliated with Dame. I'm happy that Cameron is successful now. But I'm also happy that him and Jim Jones are doing that. I really like Cameron.
I don't know what's good.
And I know why Cam chose Dame. Like I get it.
Nothing's gonna come from it. Because
Jim Jones finna try to get a bag.
He said that already. But I'm just saying, like nothing.
Jim Jones is just a
the
weird
only
character.
person I think that might answer to it would be Mace. That's the only person because he's like the outlier.
But he don't want that with Mace though. Mace can rap for real, y'all.
The last freestyle I heard Mace do, I was like,
But I'm saying, but he can rap though.
I ain't
Mace
saying
can
rap.
When
last thing you heard
Cameron
Mace
and
when he dissed Cameron.
When?
A few years ago.
A few years back.
When the last
that was the whole thing that was crazy. They did this.
When the last time that you heard Cameron freestyle, right?
Recently.
Recently, right?
You're doing all the time.
I would probably be more equipped to want to hear Cameron's response versus the Mace response.
I don't want to hear any of them respond at this point.
I mean,
but I'm just happy. I'm happy that there's discourse.
I'm glad though that Jim Jones is getting a little light shined on him, man.
I just think it's weird that he's a blood too, though, man. That's just one of my things.
I ain't touching gang talk. I'm not gang affiliated.
Me,
Blood's everywhere, man.
Yeah, I know, but it's just weird.
Let the bloods be.
It's a lot more poppy than it used to be. Like
there's a lot of grad chapter bloods out here.
No, I'm just saying gang member lies. Like.
Yeah. But Jim, he been claiming blood.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying I'm just saying like I stray away.
He did that certified gangster song with all them bloods.
Yeah, like it's real.
It's real.
Like that shit real.
I actually don't think I don't count him as a grad chapter blood. He's been a blood.
He's been a blood a long time.
My entire adult life, Jim Jones has been a blood. Now Lil Wayne, he's a grad chapter blood. Bow Wow, no, not Bow Wow. Chris Brown. The blood. Chris Brown. Chris Brown will actually throw hands though. Yeah. So he like the grad bruh that still go to undergrad party. Yeah. Chris Brown in the mix. He want to step. He said he want to step. He want to do it like Whatever the Bloods is doing, Chris Brown want to do.
Yeah.
You niggas about to go jump somebody? Let's go. That's Chris Brown.
Shit.
All right, this weekend, tomorrow, Ohio State takes on Notre Dame for the national title. Doja, let's go to you first.
Y'all see that
Looking forward to a great game.
This motherfucker won't talk about it at all.
Go ahead, sleep.
All right, so
Nope.
You said nope.
win or lose, Ryan Day fires ass. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is not the
Win
kind of, you see what I'm saying?
or lose.
This is not the kind of shit we need to know. No.
But
No.
he keep losing the mission.
No,
Fire
dog.
him.
No.
We have
No.
a higher standard.
No.
At we have a
No.
higher standard. We
Yeah.
can't beat Michigan.
Hey, after the
Fire
game is
him.
over. After the game is over, then I'll talk
I can't
about
wait to watch the game. It's gonna be exciting. We watching it together?
it. No. You gonna be absolutely the fuck not.
Why not?
Okay, let me ask you this. No. I'm gonna ask you this. Next time the 49ers play a game and it's a high stakes game, we can watch together.
You're a fan.
No.
No. That's the difference.
No,
I'm
don't do
not-
that.
No,
Don't
no.
do
I like
that.
watching games with high stakes games with people that aren't fans of my team.
I don't
No.
watch. If you're not,
Because what I'm saying is he don't watch it with nobody.
no,
This
me
nigga
and
go-
Cuddy used to watch games together all the time. Me and Cuddy used to like dead
in a high
ass.
stakes game.
Yes, I was with Cuddy I was with Cuddy and Tap. Tap was the jinx when we lost the Super Bowl.
That's probably because y'all have an understanding, not talk like during certain parts of the game. Y'all probably have an understanding
Because
of
we
that.
both locked in. Because we both fans of the team.
Like when Duke play North Carolina, don't talk. You ain't gonna find me.
Like I wouldn't watch an Ohio State game with Daryl. He not invested. This is gonna be talking shit. This nigga, we'll be down 7-0, and he'll text me. It's the whole game left. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
You might get cursed out tomorrow.
Yeah, dog. Hey, don't
I'm
do
not
that shit no
gonna do-
more.
I'm not-
you might
Like you'd be
fucking-
like, y'all.
I ain't did nothing. I ain't did that in
Nah,
months.
you'd be like, y'all struggling. It'd be
I ain't did that in
10-7.
months. I ain't even did that in months.
I'm like, man, if you don't go
I'm
somewhere,
gonna
it's the
drop a
second
freestyle
quarter.
on Daryl if he come on air. I'm be like, it's gonna be like when Cameron do it. Let's go ahead and get the beat going before Daryl get this thing going. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this: I'm going to be insufferable
Sleepy. Just
if
stop.
we win.
Just sleepy.
Fucking insufferable.
Sleepy.
Ooh, I've been letting you motherfuckers talk shit in the comments about Michigan. Ooh, I've been gracious too.
Sleepy.
I've been very gracious.
Sleepy.
Just know
Sleepy.
that humble act by
What's the
the
next
end.
subject? The game is tomorrow. Looking forward to
Deion
it.
Sanders to the Cowboys. Is
I
that-
don't think so.
Hell no. He
Jer-
need to go.
Jerry
What
would do it.
What would he gain? What would he gain?
The bag. That's what everybody want now. Is the bag.
What would he gain? Right,
He not going though.
as a coach, when he's already said the only reason he would go to the league is if he was able to coach his son. And right now
They
that
have the
shit-
16th pick, 15th, 16th pick.
we still don't even know if his son is going to go to the Giants after that shit went crazy with the Colorado game, because they're saying his stock might have dropped because after
Which is some bullshit.
I mean, it is what it is. That's just how it goes. That's just,
I mean,
that's
but
how
when
it
they
goes.
play good teams,
He did kind of.
they be
Disappeared.
beating them scrubs, man.
So
they strength of schedule is not that to brag about.
So what I will say is with Deion, Deion is a maker of men, not a culture of men. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like when you even though you got this NIL going, he knows how to work the NIL. He knows how to bring a 5-star recruit in that was getting recruited everywhere and show him the bag and show him how to get to where he wants to go. Right?
But you can't do that for an adult that's already.
You can't do that for an adult who's been in the league for like 6 years and I need to
Like
get
Michael Parsons, you can't tell him.
I need
show
to
him
get
how
35 more sacks so I can get what you gonna do for me? I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna get you there and then let them deal with that shit. And then
So you don't think he'd be? I think he. I think he can do it, man. I don't think Dallas is the place to go to the NFL. Like, don't go to Dallas. Dallas is cursed. Don't go to Dallas.
Don't go to Dallas.
if anything,
Dallas is cursed.
If anything,
Las Vegas would have been good for him.
Raiders would be good because that's in Vegas. It's on the West Coast.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And it's not an expectation to be.
If you can go 8-8, you'll be like they go.
You know what I'm saying?
The expectations of Dallas
But even in that though, right?
and Jerry still
the thing
run
about
shit.
it is, the thing about it is with Deion Sanders, everything is going to follow him. He's prime. It's prime time.
Yeah.
You can't tell me if this nigga goes to the Las Vegas Raiders or give me a team that sucks.
The Jets.
Sucks. The Jets. Like even it would just be prime time television. You feel what I'm saying? Because
New York media would get
Yeah,
it.
they
not
would.
even that, but
They'd be on HBO.
Let's stay off the coast. Let's
Oh, yeah,
go.
they- on
Let's
the
go.
Hard
Let's go.
Knocks.
They'd be Hard
Let's go. Who did Cam Newton play for when he had the MVP?
Carolina.
Let's say he went to coach the Carolina Panthers. You see what I'm saying?
You can be low key.
Like be a low key thing, but it can't be that with Deion. You can't.
Yeah, no,
can't-
Deion gonna bring
You
cameras.
gotta come. Ever since he said, "I'm bringing Louis," like you gotta understand that.
No.
The first time Shador gets his head rocked, because every quarterback goes through it. The first time he gets his head rocked, I'm telling you, that lineman gonna be over him like, "Yeah, nigga, yeah, your daddy can't protect you out here," type shit. You can't do shit about.
I mean,
that.
it happens, man.
It's gonna happen.
No, I mean, I'm just saying.
It's gonna happen.
But
I say
he needs to stay in Colorado one more year.
The only change he needs to make,
And
if
then-
anything, take your ass to Florida State. That's it.
I would stay in Florida one more. I mean, I stay in Colorado one more year,
That's $60 million.
Because prove that you could do it without your son.
and let's win a bowl game.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Win a bowl game. Once you win that bowl game, that's like a stamp. Okay, I took this team from trash.
He's never won a bowl game.
I mean, he only been a coach a couple years.
No, but I'm saying the Jackson State, like he went to the championship bowl game like 2 or 3 times and lost them all.
Hold on. He took a program that only won one game.
Oh no! I'm just saying for bowl games he hasn't won a bowl game.
The level now goes up, right?
Right.
So think about
So now
that.
they need to get
If you
to
were to
it.
go to the NFL, where we going?
So
You
does
can't-
his
you can't put a
expectations?
stamp
What
on
is
Prime.
expectations if Prime comes back to Colorado? What is his expectations?
They need to win a bowl game.
Got to win a bowl game.
Is it playoffs or are you saying like they got to make the?
He just needs to win a bowl game.
Just win the bowl game.
If he goes undefeated, they'll get a playoff look.
Right, but does he need to make the playoff? No, I'm saying like
He needs to win a bowl game.
His strength of schedule.
Yeah.
you
It's not gonna let-
can't lose 3 games with that strength of schedule.
The strength of schedule is not going to allow you to be ranked unless you go undefeated.
Yeah.
And if you win your shit, you right, then you get a chance.
He's got to
like,
win. If he wins a bowl game, I think he makes a jump.
Who
to
would
a
they
bigger
have played
college.
if he would have won that? If they would have won that last game, who would they have played in the playoff?
they wouldn't in the playoff. That was just the Alabama
They still
bowl.
wouldn't have made it.
They would have made it still.
Nope.
So they got a decent. They got Georgia Tech opening up.
Well, that's good.
Against Georgia Tech, first game in Boulder.
I'm gonna be Dosia. They're gonna win 8 games.
Hold on. Who they?
You want me to do the schedule first? before
Not
you go?
yet. Wait.
We gonna wait. We gonna wait.
Yeah,
Let's
wait.
wait.
It's
They're
still out?
closer to college football time.
Yeah.
Let's say that one.
But they non-con games are Georgia Tech, Delaware, Wyoming.
Delaware.
Yeah.
The ranked teams?
No, the non-conference.
Or they have any ranked teams on their schedule this year?
Yeah.
Who
They
ranked
got Arizona State going to be probably ranked. BYU will be ranked. Iowa State will be ranked. Kansas State will be ranked.
They'll beat Iowa State. Yeah, motherfucker.
said yeah.
Yeah, I want that to fester for a second. Get
And
quiet.
it's in Boulder though too.
Yeah, they go beat Iowa State.
It's all good.
I'll stand on that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Would you like to put a wager on this?
We can.
Are we betting this
can.
early?
Nigga, I tell you what.
I'm
I tell you what.
sure of it.
I tell you what. Nah, 'cause I don't want to say that. I don't want to say you got to wear a prom jersey because you would rock that motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta find something.
We
else.
don't dislike Deion. So
You know what? I gotta find. You gotta wear a University of Iowa sweatshirt. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If that happens, you
But
gotta wear.
that means you got to wear a Duke sweatshirt.
Hold up. Look at and see. This the problem. This problem I got with you. See,
Duke or Michigan? Which one?
Whose side you on?
I'm on no side.
Because lately you throwing these shots. You calling my fucking face oily and shit. I felt some kind of way about that. Then it's not. He say he ain't called me. You ain't called me a Trump.
I did not.
What's the new?
We went back and looked.
No. What's the?
We did not.
I put it in the last episode.
No, he did.
No, I did not.
Okay, yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's what I took it as. And what you?
I took the clip and put it in the last
What's the new
episode.
thing you call it now?
What's that?
No, it's a new word. You said it. I don't remember what it was though.
What did I say?
You say I'm not calling you it's Trump. What you call it? Trump? Not Trump supporter. What you call me?
Trump adjacent?
Trump. It was something else now. It's something else.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Witty motherfucker.
All right.
call me- what you
So
call
we got
me?
these fires.
Witty
in L-
motherfucker.
Oh, thank you.
we got these fires in L.A.
Man,
That shit weird.
man, prayers up.
That shit weird. It's still going on.
Yeah.
That shit
Prayers
weird.
up.
It's the most expensive natural disaster in U.S. history.
That shit weird.
It's weird, man.
That's just weird. Like I don't even know how that happens. But then what's crazy is I ain't gonna be petty. Not fucking with petty. The crazy part is like his Kendrick's cousin Jay Hitter, like was like we trying to buy a new home for Kendrick. Somebody in the comments was like, "Hey, somebody tag Kendrick real quick and tell him they need some." But I was like, "Okay, that's petty. That's petty." You feel what I'm saying? But all joking aside, I don't understand how that happens. Is it? I mean, I know you get a dry season.
Yeah.
Right, but they're
And
talking
those
about,
winds pick up so hard. That's the thing. Them winds, you jumping them flames place to place.
That's crazy. That's a whole neighborhood fucking gone, and that ain't even
Multiple neighborhoods are gone.
Did y'all see a dude had like a oh my god, what's the fuck is it called?
You said a dog?
No, I want to say it's not irrigation, but he had like water hoses.
Yeah.
And he saved his house. He put his sprinklers. He put his sprinklers on the roof, like around the roof, and the sprinklers went out, and like the fire could not progress past a
certain radius.
He like the only house in the neighborhood. Well,
That's
like his house, and then the houses behind him
because it couldn't go behind him.
Yeah,
But how does that happen though? If like, because of the amount of water, but then in the supply connected to like another
the house.
I was into the house. Oh, okay.
Yo, like you water your grass.
No, but I'm saying like somewhere along the line, like I would imagine like
The water would have cut off.
Yeah, or someone would have got like fucked up or something.
It's I mean,
I don't know how this shit works.
so when my home flooded,
Yep.
we were gone for like a week. It flooded the entire time. The water just ran.
Oh, it just kept going.
I mean, because you pay a water bill.
Yeah.
Now we called them so it could be adjusted. But if you leave your water on, don't nobody just come turn it off. Like,
But he's saying because it's a crisis, I'm assuming that they moved the water. Like, hey, we need the water over here to fight these fires.
I mean, but nobody in that area, other than the fire trucks, usually bring their own water with them. Or they go to a
pump. Yeah, they go. Yeah.
But like nobody in the neighborhood.
But like that's the other thing I got questions on. Like so, like for example,
you got to find a fire hydrant.
Fire hydrants in the neighborhoods, right?
Yep.
Wouldn't it be mindful to crack the seal on the fire hydrant, let the motherfucker just sprout out? Like because
that
wouldn't save a neighborhood, but that would at least get some kind of like. You know what I'm saying? In a neighborhood, if you never
because they used to pop fire hydrants.
There's an average of like maybe 10 to 12 fire hydrants within a neighborhood. You would think how it sprouts out, right?
I honestly don't know what the fire hydrant is in my neighborhood. I just thought about that.
You got one. It's towards the corner on your block.
I know that's way down the fucking street.
Nah, I'm talking.
I know. I'm saying.
You go out and go left.
I know. That's far as fuck. Like from
oh shit.
That shit is way. Like that's like 7 houses away.
It's 7 houses.
The corner.
Okay, I mean, this is a quote from the scientists. I just Googled to try to see. No water system in the world could have handled the LA fires.
Yeah, no. I mean, the way it spread so fast, and it was so big, like every house couldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Then there wouldn't have been no water. Yeah. Like we all,
if everybody went up on their roof and did
like, because we all getting water from the same.
Yeah. But also too, like, isn't there like it's some kind of reservoir that California gets their water from? Because
somebody owns it though too.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah, like we couldn't have. Every house couldn't have done that.
I will say the people that we know.
He was able to get
the people that we know.
Everybody else had left. He was like the last nigga in his neighborhood.
Oh shit!
Like you know how last minute white people just be waiting to the end sometimes. Like, bruh, a hurricane coming. I almost didn't make it. I left an hour ago. What the fuck?
I had to board up the crib some more.
Nah, but I mean the people that we know, or you know what I'm saying, that say they cool. So
yeah, Giles is good. Shout out to Dave Giles and his family.
Tristan and them.
Yeah. So prayers up to all of our Alpha brethren and anybody else that we know that's out that way. We appreciate y'all, man. Don't Carla live out there too?
Who?
Carla.
Yep.
Shout out to Carla.
Shit, Dominique.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers live out there.
Tahir live out there.
Yeah.
You live out there. Yep.
So. Dominique had to evacuate for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Insane.
And then they got to wear masks and stuff. They go outside too because there's so much the embers around and stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The air quality is horrible right now.
Yeah.
I thought it was always bad. It is.
It's bad dirt.
I just, it's just like, and again, this is me imagining just shit that just don't make no sense. Like somebody get like some invention to put a big ass hose in the fucking ocean and you just spray that shit onto the city. You can't do that shit. I'm just speaking out. I'm just speaking out of imagination.
That's some Ninja Turtles type shit that you on right there.
Donatello's gonna create some big ass hose, stick it to the ocean, and we're gonna just spray the entire city with water, and that's how we're gonna save it. Go team.
Folks that got mad because Biden only sent them, a certain amount of money, but that's all that you can send. It's capped by the bill, the budget,
and it's what is it? What is it called?
I can't remember the exact name.
No, it's like Fin.
I knew it, but it's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh man, disaster relief.
But that's all. That's literally all that he can send, unless they change the bill.
That's crazy work, man. So
or Congress votes on it, and yeah, he can't. The National Guard is run by the states, not by the president. That's why
FEMA.
Yeah,
FEMA is what I'm thinking.
The National Guard is like the Missouri National Guard, the Texas National Guard. So he can't. That's not him. The governor has to request help from the president because of laws. I wish you motherfuckers would take a civics class, please. Like the president, why come Biden? He can't. The governor has to request help. That's just how that works. Sorry.
The government should have requested help for these damn.
The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a show for 80s babies who were 90s kids. If you were a No Limit soldier, then this is your show. If you believe that Cash Money is not an army but was a Navy, this is the show for you. If you and your friends ever tried to sing a song written by Escape, In Vogue, Shy, or Voiced Men at a talent show during middle school, this is your show. The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a bunch of 80s babies talking about all the songs and things that we loved when we were kids and teenagers. So if you went to the skating rink and you were at a lock-in, this is the show for you. If you think that Tevin Campbell was the original Prince of R&B, this is the show for you. If you don't understand the conflict between Monica and Brandy, but you're kind of on Monica's side and understand why Brandy got punched, this is the show for you. Make sure that you tune in, subscribe, click the little subscribe link. We're here. We're going to talk about all things 90s music. This is the show for you.
I ain't gonna do that.
Snow.
Shout out. Yeah, I ain't gonna shout out the governor.
Our governor don't give a fuck about St. Louis.
Right.
We vote blue. Our governor is a Republican. So he care about the rural areas. He don't care about the cities. No, I mean, I'm being real. Like, that's just the truth. That's
when the rural area is bad too?
I have no idea. I don't live in
either.
But they don't have to leave their farm if they don't want to. It's a fucking farm.
Like, farm. I'm talking about I guess I'm talking about like the city part.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, he doesn't give a fuck about the blue areas, which is St. Louis City, Kansas City. He did. No, I'm being honest. Like,
you don't.
He don't.
Yeah.
We live in a red state, but we live in a blue city.
Yeah. All right, last topic, y'all. And this week we honor Martin Luther King.
06. To the good, bro.
You want to talk about his I Have a Dream speech a little bit?
I'm just saying, like, I can't recite it word for word. I need to learn it so I can know word for word.
I thought you were about to do it.
But truthfully, like it's always amazes. It amazes me, especially where we are right now as a society and how we're talking about taking away Black History Month and what's the correct word? Race theory and like
critical race theory.
All these kind of different classes that talk about the real shit of racism that happens in this country.
Diversity and inclusion is getting taken away from businesses.
We talk about I Have a Dream, but we don't go past that. There's a other part of that poem, and other poems that Martin Luther King was on some like, nah, y'all got me fucked up. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I got a dream that we should play that we all babies can run with one, but also like y'all doing too much. And I really would hope people would just start to listen to the whole speech.
One of my favorite quotes, and I don't know the quote all the way, so I'm going to just kind of niggify it a little bit. But I can't pull myself up by my bootstraps if I ain't got no fucking boots. And I think people don't realize that there are people who are poor, like really, really poor. And no amount of working a minimum wage job is going to get them to where they need to be. Like, the system's just not built for everybody. We live in a capitalist society. It's not built for everybody to be. We all can't be rich.
Like real system, and I won't go down a rabbit hole.
And it sucks.
How it all looks, but like you can just drive through like St. Louis City and see the difference, my nigga. Like it don't take a rocket scientist for you to drive from one side of the city to the other side to see what racism looks like, to see what zoning looks like,
redlining.
To know what like where sources are versus where sources aren't. You see what I'm saying? Real schools getting turned into fucking apartments. Like think about that. You got a fucking school that can be a resource and a community staple for places to, you know what I mean, basketball games and just events and shit like that. But you're closing it to turn it into an apartment, not to mention to an apartment that a motherfucker can't afford. So what they gotta do, move, and then they gotta find somewhere else. It's crazy, bro.
Gentrification, baby.
So I mean, like, you know, as far as it goes with just again with Martin Luther King. Yes, it is a day. You know, we recognize Martin Luther King for his greatness, but like, I just wish motherfuckers would realize, like, there's a reason he gave that speech. There's a reason that he was assassinated. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like there's a reason Malcolm X was assassinated. There's a reason that Huey P. Newton was I ain't gonna say I'm gonna say that he was what's the word? He was given you know, he had what's the word? Not schizo. What's the word? When you have two personalities.
Who are you talking about?
Huey P. Newton.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Schizophrenia. Or bipolar. He's more bipolar. He's bipolar.
He was taking medicine for this, right? And I ain't going down the rabbit hole. But he was taking medicine for it, but the people that's supposed to love him, right, were giving him different hallucinogens versus his medicine that make that shit go higher, which is why he ended up how he ended up towards the end of his life, right? You got a society that will turn on you in a minute, which is the crazy part, because you got a Snoop Dogg who will say, you jigaboos better not support Trump. Now you playing, everybody, all right, who know this song? You see what I'm saying?
Who know this song?
He did. He said that.
Oh, he did?
Before he, I forgot what song it was, but he was, it's a video of him playing a record, and he was like, all right, let me see if y'all, let me take my coat off, let me see if y'all know this. Just like.
So what's crazy to me about, I'm going to talk about America and MLK. Oh, America and our black heroes, period. And I'm not talking about celebrities. I'm talking about like Muhammad Ali, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like those guys. Like when they are in the midst of it, in the mix of it, America couldn't stand them.
100%.
They couldn't stand. Like MLK was assassinated. He didn't die at a ripe old age.
Yep.
He was assassinated.
Yep.
America hated these people. Mm-hmm. And then to give us the illusion that we have overcome and everything is good, they'll prop them up like later, while still continuing some of the racist, systematic racist things that they were fighting against. Like, you will give us an MLK Day, but still won't extend a loan in the hood for somebody.
Or you'll give us an MLK Day, but then we can't talk about critical race theory. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, no.
How does that work? How do we in a world where we're taking away? Because this is true story. I got real. I work in education, right? Real educators who are literally moving from Florida, from these southern states, to come to the Midwest and be like, no, like I had an educator tell me, I'm moving from Florida because I had a whole plan laid out for Black History Month. Right?
And they told him no.
They said it's too involved. What do you mean too involved? Well, you know, these images and how we're talking about it, it's just we can't support that. Like she was like, it wasn't even like I was talking about anything graphic. I was talking about slavery and how that impulse is in today's society, and how like we need to change our mind. They were like, yeah, it's too much. I'm like, damn, that's really it's starting. Like, that's how the shit starts. It starts with a seed, the shit grows out, and then it gets crazy. But we have an MLK Day and Black History Month, but we can't talk about
folks.
Race. That shit crazy.
Want to whitewash Black history.
That shit crazy.
Because the villain in Black history is white people. Yeah. White people are the villain, but white people also control the system. They don't want to be villainized in the system that they control. Does that make sense?
They don't want to be the villain.
Like,
they want to be
like if you are the principal or you're on the school board, you this, that, and the third, and your child attends a school and you are a big donator or something to the school, you don't want your child coming home and being like, did we own slaves? Did anybody in our family own slaves?
Thanks.
Like you don't want that, because that you don't care about this shit. Watch it your kid, but you don't care about it because it wasn't put in your face. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you don't want it put in your face because that might make a kinder, gentler white person one day to say, damn, that was fucked up what we used to do.
Bullshit.
We was on some bullshit. So whoever wins, when you write the story, you make yourself the hero. Mm-hmm. So white folks have found a way to take our rights, but somehow they're still the hero. And the main nigga that's a proponent of this shit is Trump. Like, he's one of the main people helping, even if he's not necessarily for that. Yeah. That people that he puts in power are for that.
Yeah.
And I will say this: people are always like, "You can't prove to me that Trump is a racist." You can't. You know what? I can't. But I can prove that all the racist people like him. If all the racist people like you, you might be racist too.
Erasing adjacent.
No, like seriously. Proud Boys love Trump. KKK love Trump. The red pill motherfuckers love Trump. All the misogynistic, horrible people in America.
The Andrew Tate to the world.
All of them love Trump. Mm-hmm. Yet you tell me that ain't his problem.
Yeah.
He must be doing things to make them like him.
Yeah. That shit crazy.
That means he's doing racist things, guys. And I know if you got a certain amount of paper,
yeah,
regular shit that impact black people don't impact you until it do. So I understand in my mind.
Like Daryl got mad paper, so like shit like this.
No, seriously, working in finance, I understand why people who got bread like Republicans. Mm-hmm. Like, I get it.
Big money Daryl, yeah.
Because Republicans are about deregulation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they are about keeping wages down. And they're about the rich getting rich and cutting tax on the rich and shit like that. Like, I get it. But anybody that came from nothing that somehow made it, and I'm not talking about you invented some shit or something like that. Like, you got lucky. You just was born with good genes, so you play basketball or some shit. You niggas sicken me, bruh. Like, you niggas that came from dirt and got rich. And then Antonio Brown. A nigga like that. Yeah. Like, them type of niggas. I'm like, bro, y'all came from nothing.
Isn't Shaq a Trump supporter?
I don't think so. At least not publicly.
Yeah, if he is, he doesn't do it publicly.
All right.
Yeah. But those are people that make me mad.
Yeah.
Because Martin Luther King wouldn't have liked you niggas. Nope. he would not have.
I feel like, I'm going to be honest, I feel like Martin Luther King wouldn't like a lot of niggas. It was like, I feel like King would have probably not called him out, but like been like, yeah, you know what, hey Mr. Bob, let's have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk. Like, I feel like Dr. King would have applied pressure to people who wanted to be for the black person. So if I'm sitting here like, yeah, Dosia Bridge running for president and he's the new youngest black guy, it'd have been a call like, hey, Daryl, see what it would be my politician manager or whatever. Like, look, nigga.
At least on the PR team.
Look, Dr. King want to talk to you. Now, are you up to par? Because this
your shit.
This nigga finna go in. I don't think we need to put this on TV.
I'd be typing up notes like those. You didn't read this.
Yeah, go ahead and read this book.
Like, before we go in this,
go and read this book, Letter from Birmingham.
Before we go in this motherfucker.
Learn this shit.
He gonna ask you about Daryl. Like,
he would be 92.
Do you really know Daryl? Like,
he'd be 92.
Yeah.
He'd be 92. If he was still living.
Yeah, his son is crazy. His son. His son's alive, right?
Yeah.
His son. I forgot. His son was on. What show was that yesterday? Fuck, I saw his son. His son sounds just like him, bro. It was like, ooh.
And the crazy part about King is his mom got assassinated too.
I didn't know that.
Somebody walked up in the church and shot her.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
After he died. So this was after he died.
Damn.
It was like two or 3 years after he died. Somebody walked up in Ebenezer and shot his mom.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
You know what I will say?
Somebody had beat Rosa Parks. You know, like went to just beat her up.
Recently?
No, she's passed at this point.
I'm tripping.
But when she was alive, living in Detroit, somebody just beat her up.
And it was,
and them Detroit niggas got with him though too.
You know what's crazy?
You know the former owner of his family might still own them. The Tigers. Mm-hmm. He's Little Caesars. Like, he's a Little Caesars nigga.
Yeah. Little Caesar Stadium.
But he put Rosa Parks in like a crib and paid for it until she died.
Oh, after that incident?
Yeah.
Damn.
And didn't publicly put it out there. We didn't find out after she passed that it was.
And you know what's also
there's some cool white people out there. Yeah, when I be talking about white people, I ain't talking about the cool ones. Y'all know who y'all are.
The curse that was on.
It was in '94. The Rosa Parks got beat up. Was in '94.
The curse of like again with like shit like that happened. When you think about Malcolm X, right, and like when you go down his family line of like people in the sentence, like it's just. When trauma impacts your family and there's not really a person that can uphold a legacy, like that shit just falls. And I hate that. But yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean, but we can't put that on. It's very hard to when you are put on that level for your offspring to like be even
if you
to
go down,
ever reach it.
But when you go down that that rabbit hole of X's family, man, it's just wild. And you know what else I don't like about black people sometimes, as a black people, why do we meme the picture of the dude in the coat? Remember the Leslie shot Malcolm X? You know what I'm talking about?
I've never seen the meme.
So what now?
You ever seen that?
No.
You said what now?
Have you ever seen it? The picture. So you know how Malcolm
From the
X,
movie or the real guy?
No. So you know how Malcolm X got assassinated?
Yes.
Right? They were trying to find like the person who did like I think the final shot or whatever. And remember there's a picture.
Yeah, it's a documentary that they got on
Netflix.
Netflix.
There's a picture of a black man, like all black, in a black trench coat, taking a picture of it.
Yep.
Right? And there's like a meme that goes around. It's like, if you see this, just know I'm standing on business type shit.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's shit like that. I'm like, come on, y'all. Like, that ain't what, like, you know what I mean? But again, whatever.
But no, I would hope, and I say this every year, that on days like MLK Day, that we don't just honor him on Facebook and stuff like that, but we try to live our lives a little bit better, black, white, and otherwise. He did have a dream. It was a dope dream. I don't know if we still haven't. We're still that dream. It has not been put into real life quite yet, and I don't know if it'll be that way in my lifetime or not. But we've made strides. I will say that there are more black millionaires now than ever. I just wish that they wouldn't forget where the fuck they came from, and
Black ownership, yeah.
Because everything can't be about the bag. You can't sell your soul for the bag. How big of a bag do you need? Like, before it's like, okay, I'm not shucking, I'm not jiving, I'm not kissing ass. My whole, I want to be rich enough where I ain't got to kiss no ass.
That's the point of it.
To be rich and still kissing ass is crazy to me. Like I want, like, the entire reason why I would like to be wealthy is so I ain't got to kiss nobody ass. I ain't got to have no boss. I do what the fuck I want to do. I still got to respect laws and rules and shit, of course. I ain't trying to be lawless like Diddy and no shit like that. Like, I want to be an upstanding citizen. No, I'm serious. I want to be like an upstanding citizen, but not have to clock in, clock out, send an email, do this. I'm doing it because I want to, because I'm the boss.
Yeah.
To be that wealthy and to still be like, I know MLK looking at you niggas like, you dirty motherfuckers. I know he is. And don't give me he was a Republican. Shit was different back then, my nigga. The party switched.
MLK was?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I mean, but it was different though. Yeah, it was
no,
totally
but the party switched.
Yeah, it was totally different. Yeah.
But anyway,
all right.
Yeah. Well, let everybody know where to hit you up at Dosia.
Facebook and Instagram. I mean, you know, but you gonna put the name on it, ain't you?
Yeah, but some people listen on audio, man.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. So it's Dosia and put the underscore in between the letters.
Dosia for y'all.
And put the underscores in between the letters.
Because you gotta be putting DOC, you gotta be putting all kinds of shit.
His name is the most. Look, it is messed up even more that I actually put his name on the thing, and people still spell his name wrong in the comments.
Dozier.
Dozier.
That's my favorite spelling.
Dozier.
I'll be like, damn, that make that nigga Arabic. Dozier. You can hit me up on the Book of Faces. I am now a professional whatever on Facebook. I get stars and shit now. Like, I'm monetized on Facebook. So
I get stars.
Feel free to follow me on Facebook if you want to. I get paid from it now. That's so fucking awesome. Yeah, I've really taken this whole, fuck it, if I'm gonna have this podcast, all the shit that come with it, I'm just gonna do.
Just go ahead and get
I might as well just do it. So I got a professional dashboard and shit. They send a nigga, this what you did last week. And I'm like, little old me. So I appreciate y'all. I don't really be on X like that. Yeah. But you can follow me on there. I might get on there on Titty Tuesday or something because I'm bored.
I don't be on Threads because that shit dangerous.
You be on your stuff just post. Your stuff just post.
I didn't know it was attached to it.
Because you definitely was talking about some shit on. I was like, this nigga on Threads. I responded. You did not respond. I was like, this nigga.
Threads,
this nigga is active.
If I see a motherfucker that somebody responding on Threads, I'll be like, nope, I ain't doing.
Hey, Threads is a cesspool.
Threads is dangerous. That shit.
I said
what?
Yeah.
What? You ever been on Threads?
I mean, I just posted stuff on there.
It be people just randomly soliciting.
Boy.
Sitting there with the moose knuckle out, time or any man in St. Louis love a woman that's 42 that can suck the dick off the bone. What? That be like, I'm like,
serious?
Yes.
Hey, dude, dog.
It starts off so innocent,
crazy,
like it's regular,
and then next thing you know, you reading, you're
crazy
like,
work.
Man, what are you doing? I think that might be bots though. It's gotta be
sitting here washing my clothes, but they sitting there butt naked. Gotta wash my clothes. I'm like, man, get off this.
Yeah, no, I had to leave. They've now made Threads as dirty as X.
Threads is crazy work.
It's now as dirty, and I don't like Threads because I don't even be following these people. I'm like, why are these people
in your timeline?
On my timeline, because I'm from St. Louis and they're from St. Louis too.
But you know what? I had to get some whole pot because I was looking at my we didn't talk about TikTok. Oh, it's back.
TikTok's back. It was a trick.
It was gone for a work day.
Hey, the nigga who wanted to ban it saved it. Y'all fall for that shit if y'all want to. The nigga that wanted it banned is the man that said, let me not call him a nigga. He don't even deserve that. The orange motherfucker that saved it. He wanted that shit banned. He saved it.
That shit crazy.
This shit is crazy. But yeah, we on TikTok too. I don't think we make no money on there, but follow us anyway. So we can potentially make money on there.
There we go.
And it's not, but no, let me be serious. It's not just about making money. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, it's fun.
We was doing this shit for the longest just to be doing.
It's about making money now.
We appreciate y'all. Please like, share, subscribe. I told people, I don't even care if you listening. Put that shit on while you vacuuming. Turn it on while you go to sleep and turn the volume down. Just let it keep rolling. Thank you.
Yeah, peace.